Welcome to Kombat Kingz podcast. Giving you that raw combat sport punditry.
You know that, Rimz.
The usual suspects around the table. The combat sports voices of the streets. We got myself, Rimz.
Big Rimz.
Tallest man in every room, Lankz.
That's Cuzzy,
man.
That's Big Cuzzy.
The braggadocious Bragz.
One and only.
Yeah, and the boy Jack.
The boy himself, the man.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you know,
Thank you.
the most familiar face that you lot see. You know what I mean? It's the brotherhood right here. It's the brotherhood.
Yeah. What? Decent weekend of fights.
Yeah.
Big one card.
Woo, that card.
Very
You
big
know
one
I'm
card.
a one fan. I was excited
come
about
on,
that.
from day.
Yeah.
And obviously a decent UFC card as well.
With Curtis Blaydes
Yep,
versus
Chris Daukaus.
The
Fed.
The Fed.
The
Yeah.
Fed.
Fed man.
Yeah. Mad.
Get into it, yeah?
Let's get into it. Let's get into it, people. Like, this is a bit of a blowdown from like last week because obviously we had UFC London. So
Yeah.
this card wasn't as like, but you need that. You need
It was
that.
still good though.
No, it was a good card.
It was good, but I
It
was
was
in
good.
and
It was
out.
action. No,
In and out,
UFC
in and
is
out.
giving you action these days,
Yeah,
but it's like, it's just, you know, we had to weather the storm sometimes. The storm was mad last week.
I don't really think this year there hasn't really been any cards
No.
that have been like dull. Like
No,
they've
not
all
dull.
been
No
decent.
letdowns.
Not dull.
Yeah, they've all been
letdowns.
decent.
No, not dull at all. But you know, I'm just saying the weather of the mad card.
That London
Yeah,
card
yeah,
was
no,
levels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, but yeah, let's get into this. Curtis Blaydes versus Chris Daukaus.
Thoughts? Where we at with this?
Jack, what's happening?
I think most people predicted this anyway, to be honest. I think like bookies had it with Curtis Blaydes being favourite. Kind of went down exactly how I thought it was going to go down. Like
What exactly how though?
What? Like on the feet, you thought he was gonna.
I didn't think he was going to light him up as well as he did on the feet. But do you know what it is? His stand-up is improving. And the threat of the takedown is such that his stand-up, it can be effective.
He didn't threaten it at all.
No, but
Yeah,
no,
he
but
wasn't
it's,
even-
the threat is there. You get me?
You
Like,
know
the threat
what?
is-
Mind,
the threat
in
is
mind,
there,
in mind.
yeah.
He's
in
like,
your mind.
But he
Going
didn't show it to like kind of have him
in-
I know what you mean.
but in
Bit
between,
of a pose it.
prang like that. You know what I mean?
no,
Yeah.
but in between rounds, the Fed, what's his name?
Daukaus.
Dorcas's corner was like, yo, he's gonna come with a takedown,
Yeah,
come with a
yeah,
takedown.
yeah.
Straight away, man, just came bloop.
Yeah, yeah,
Understand? Put him on his ass. So I don't know, man. I think Curtis Blaydes look impressive, and the call out of Cyril Gane as well. I look forward. That's the fight that we all wanted to see as well. So I think it makes sense. Yeah, for me, that was it really. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go.
No.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, no, Blaydes stand up. Obviously, you touched on it. It's improving. It's getting there. He's feinting well. I would have liked to have seen him add level changes in with his feints, just to give
Him the eye.
yeah, just give him a bit more of the feel
show.
that the takedowns are
I
coming.
mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show him
But other than that, I can't really fault him. He looked good. I'd say he was landing all right. Chris Daukaus had his moments as well, though. I'll give it to him. He's still
he's a
like
good
that.
boxer. He's a
landed
very
some
good
decent
boxer.
shots.
Still.
Yeah.
He's a very good boxer.
He's good with his hands. He's good with his hands.
like yeah, he's just I think he come out a bit like sharp at first. He gave him I think Daukaus landed the first exchange, the real exchange. Kind of, and I thought he shocked him with the hand speed because he's got quite hands like, at the beginning. I think Curtis knew, just backed off,
Straight after
waited,
Blaydes caught him as well.
and then Blaydes caught him a little bit later on towards the end of that same round in the first round.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he wobbled him. He sat him down a little in the seat.
He
He
kind of sprang back up.
Yeah, whoa. He
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
whoa.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. He felt that way.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's showing the improvement. Still, I think it's still a bit stiff though. I see a little moments where Curtis Blaydes looks a bit stiff on the stand up, where you can still see he needs to maybe practice a lot. Still, Crystal looks like the better boxer, you can see. But Curtis is the bully man in there. He looked bigger. He looked like he was posed well though. I'm not doubting that. It's just I can still from a boxing point of view, I can still see little stiff points where you just, you know what I'm trying, because he's never been the greatest boxer, but he's improved highly,
he's improved,
especially to be able to hang in with a man like Daukaus. So.
Yeah, and the finish was nice as well. Like obviously
Round two.
went straight down the pipe. Daukaus was coming round loopy.
Right hand, right.
Just
Roundhouse right.
landed before.
You know what it is
Straight
with Curtis? You know what it is with Curtis Blaydes though, yeah? It's like he's always there. But he's not
he just hasn't
levels
elevated to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
look at what happened with him and Ngannou twice now.
Because his stand-up's not there.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I
even-
mean. He's a bit
yeah,
stiff
yeah,
against
yeah.
these guys that I'm telling you he can hang in there, and maybe if he got hit, he could cause a threat of a takedown. But when you get hit with that power and with that speed, and he's a bit too stiff for them, man.
I think
Like,
he does
even
that to Cyril
Aspinall.
Gane, you know?
That's the test. That's what I wanted to see.
What,
like-
he knocks out Cyril Gane?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, knocks him out.
Yeah, bro.
Cyril
I think
Gane
he does.
elusive.
Ooh.
No, I don't think so. I think because of the threat of the takedown, I think he'll knock out Cyril Gane still.
But ground and pound.
I think he'll catch him on the feet because the threat of the takedowns after watching that last
Cyril
fight.
was very elusive,
I
bro.
don't know
Yeah,
about
but-
that.
but
I
you
don't
got-
agree
he's-
on that one.
No, but
Yeah.
you know what it is, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Cyril Gane is obviously a better stand-up fighter. What I'm saying is that the threat of the takedown after that last fight with Ngannou, bro, if Ngannou can take you down and hold you down for the pretty much the whole fight, what can Curtis Blaydes do to him on the floor?
Yeah.
It's
I understand.
like
I understand
that-
if he catches him. There.
So I think level change, catch him. I think he'll get him out of there. Still, I think he'll get Cyril Gane out of there if they do fight.
What do you think?
You lot sort of covered it all, but the only thing I would say about Blaydes, he's got to learn how to talk on the mic properly, fam. Like, bro, this was your time.
Was that his biggest failure?
This was your time. Like,
That
you
was
just
weak.
knocked
Yeah, it was
a
weak.
man
It was
out,
Clean
and you're
sweep.
stuttering.
And then, no, he's got a speech impediment still.
Oh,
He's got a
okay.
speech
No,
impediment.
not.
See,
They weren't that. Like, I wasn't even talking about that.
Oh,
There was a specific moment, yeah,
yeah.
where he was speaking and he was trying to.
You know, you just say, "Oh, no, man."
No. He had a moment where he was talking about getting an opportunity, but the way he just didn't know what he wanted
This is
to
the point.
exactly say.
This is the point I'll say. Yeah, he kind of because he called out Cyril Gane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then DC
Bisbin DC lined him.
wingmanged him, fam.
From the
Gave
back.
him the layup, bro.
Yeah.
He said,
and he
Miocic
came-
is in the crowd. What have you got to
And he
say
went
to him?
soft, fam.
Told
He was
him.
just like,
I
I
like
respect,
Miocic.
man. He done some GSP thing. Allow that, bro.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
laying you up, fam, for a big fight. Like you
Yeah,
kind of,
yeah.
He said, "Get in the mix."
yeah,
That's
he
what.
flanked
That's
it, bro.
yeah.
He flanked it still.
He tried to help him, but
I think
Maybe
maybe
that's his
maybe
character.
I think it was more. Gane's an easier fight for me.
Yeah. I
A
think
much
that's
easier
what
fight.
he wanted that fight because he
Yeah.
thinks it's easier. Yeah.
And it secures the title shot if he wins that. Like he'll be
But
next in line.
Stipe could secure
No,
the
but
title.
Stipe's gonna have the interim fight, innit? We spoke about this last time I was on. Still,
yeah.
probably
With
it's gonna be
Jones.
Stipe
With
Jones,
Jones, yeah.
and then Cyril Gane, Curtis, and then the winners fight
But
each
then
other
you
again.
got
Aspinall and Ty.
But
Oh,
he ain't gonna be in that mix just yet.
they don't know
I
what
think
he said. He said he looks to be champ at the
Next
end
year.
of 2024.
Who?
2 years.
Yeah,
Aspinall.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He could do it next year still.
Yeah, he
Of
could.
course he can.
Yeah.
But he said, especially in heavyweight, it's not like it's bantamweight. We've said
Yeah.
this before, where can put you through a load of dogs before you have to get there. Man, you can get there in 2-3 fights, especially where he is.
I don't know if he's ready for Francis
He
yet.
could
though.
even do it this year, you know.
Of course.
Nah.
No, he could.
No, he could because if they do
He
the
could.
interim,
That's what I
No,
thought.
but it's not gonna-
summer,
Yeah.
he could fight end of the year.
Yeah,
but
he
I don't-
could.
I don't
He
see
ain't
that
back
happening.
by then.
I don't see that happening because I think John Jones. Hopefully he can come back and fight Stipe. That will be for the interim.
Yeah, they could
The
do that
win-
summer.
Yeah, but the winner of that will fight Curtis, Cyril Gane.
Not necessarily.
No. I
'Cause
think
the
they'd rather give
Francis
it to
one-
Aspinall, bro.
Yeah.
I
They
don't
love
think
it
so.
at
I don't think
England,
so. Still.
Bro, they
Yes.
would rather give it to
But
Aspinall.
But they'll rather give it to Aspinall.
Aspinall's cool.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't
He
think
don't
Aspinall
want
wants
it, but you're right. He's 100% right.
Yeah.
The way the heavyweights work out, how quick it moves, and certain people have kind of had their like Curtis has kind of had his
Yeah.
opportunity and been knocked out by. So it's like, and Aspinall causes problems where people be like, I want to see that he's undefeated.
And he's got
killing everyone
the
first
British
round.
behind him.
The
as
British
well,
behind
like,
him, yeah. So he's remember first. So the UFC might want to book it. Remember, especially if they're chasing money, because that's a thing. But I'm just saying, you're also right in a way where Aspinall shouldn't. If Aspinall's smart, he will see how it all plays out.
He's
Because then he
smart,
can
man.
pick. Then he can pick the rightful person at the rightful
That's what he's
time.
done as well by
Yeah,
fighting.
that will be
Silvestre.
smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was saying call out Cyril Gane because Cyril Gane was there at London.
Yeah.
I was like, call out Cyril Gane because I would have loved to have seen that because I reckon he'd give Cyril Gane work
Yeah, woo!
on the
I think
ground,
he-
on the
bro,
ground, on the ground, on the ground.
Bro, I just think he gives him work. like I
Even
think,
standing. is
yeah,
giving
because he will
problems.
close the distance, then just do.
They're
things.
both similar in that.
Yeah,
They do the same
yeah,
movements,
big
bro.
problems,
But
He's
Cyril
very
Gane is a bit
elusive.
bigger.
Yeah.
I think Aspinall
You're
has better
right.
hands, but Cyril might have a little bit edge on
Muay
kicks.
Thai and the
Yeah.
Muay Thai
If it's a
type
straight
of
stand-up
way.
fight, I think I give it to Cyril.
The boxing's with, I think
Boxing,
the hands.
Aspinall,
the
I
legs.
Yeah,
go-
but the
but
Muay
the
Thai
kick-
type
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
kickboxing,
kicks-wise,
yeah,
I
the
go
kickboxing
Cyril.
type
Yeah.
of style of fighting he goes to.
And obviously groundwork, Aspinall.
Yeah,
innit? So-
100. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Well, Chris Daukaus, he's just gonna have to hang around then. That's when we know where we just said we talked about. No.
It's your favorite word.
Yeah, I know. Leave it, man.
They're gonna hate me when I
we
pull
need
up.
the division, man. We need the division. Because he's got hands, like, it's just, we just know the levels, innit? We got to wait till some of these other heavyweights, like we say, come through, and then maybe we can claim them
So
out.
where does he go next then?
Just their filler.
Yeah.
We know this, man. You got to have filler fighters, man. We always say this. Right? You say, if you look at the rankings, which I've got right in front of me, you have...
Who's coming up next to fight him
there we
next?
go. He is ranked 9th. So wow. This fight was happened for no reason, to be fair.
Yeah, but they just threw him to the wolves.
Yeah,
Like,
this
there ain't
fight-
no one else for Curtis
this-
Blaydes to fight, 'cause
that's what I'm trying to
Curtis-
say. That's the problem. You see what's happened?
Curtis Blaydes can't go up a level
Yeah.
because he's gonna get smoked by most of the guys there. He can't go like
Yeah,
so he has
that's
to
true.
go down
That's
a
what I'm saying,
level.
filler.
Yeah.
All right, gateway. All right, let's move on. Cool. Joanna Wood versus Alexa Grasso. What we say about this, lads? The submission. I said, all right, let me just say this. I said this last week, yeah? I got this wrong, yeah? But I said this, I swear, you can bring up the snippet I put last week that Joanna Wood's jiu-jitsu is bad. I said it's bad. I said, but the way she got, it was like, remember when you said Amanda Nunes took Penna and she just she just said, take me. That literally, that's what happened in her last fight against, I can't remember who she fought. Who did she fight? I can't remember. But I just remember her, like, that's two.
As
submission losses.
Uncle Chell would say, the rear naked choke is the gentleman's agreement to I give up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I give up. So I don't want to look like I quit. So just choke me. You know what I mean? Like, it's quite
It's early
simple.
though. She just, I don't know.
Round 1 though.
Yeah, it's early.
This is what I'm saying, but round 1.
Was this the one where she slipped in the
This-
arm and then she
she
was fighting the
switched-
two
right,
arms
so
and she switched it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful though. That was beautiful, man.
I'm not saying her jiu-jitsu's not legit, but that's unlegit. That's still it's too
illegit.
illegit.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grasso isn't really known for like
Illegit,
jiu-jitsu
bro.
like that.
That's
It's more
that's
boxing. innit?
unlegit. You can't. Yeah, you can't do that, bro. Like I'm just saying. I'm talking about it's too early.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that because if like Grosso, a lot of her fights go to decision. If I'm correct.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're seeing her kill everyone where it's coming out like Galvero or something. You're like like screaming your head off like, oh my. No, you get what I'm trying to say. It's like that early, too early. It nice, but I just thought that was bad on Wood's half.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
But
She got sub last fight, no?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
That's why I said I was
yeah,
gonna put
yeah,
sub.
yeah.
I was so close, and I was like, oh, decision, because there was just so much decisions on her
Pull up
record.
the rankings.
The ranking.
Let me see the rankings for that weight division.
Grosso.
It's at the way at the bottom, fam. There you go. See, who does she fight next?
Who?
Grasso.
Grasso.
Grosso got up to 7th at least. So
We got Arujo.
You know what?
Adrian
These lot are
Lee.
coming
Jennifer
to
Maya.
her against Valentina Shevchenko. is a
Yeah,
good fight.
Mayo. Yeah.
That's the fight eventually, isn't it? That's
a
what
good
it's
fight.
looking like.
Grosso,
Grasso.
Grasso.
yeah, Shevchenko back to back this year, so she can get it after Santos if she does. If she has one more fight.
Stays up there.
Oh yeah, she stays up there. She could, because remember all these girls she's wiped out. You know, Valentina's done.
Yeah.
Wiped out all these top girls, so she can get
yeah,
that opportunity.
they're there for vibes, son.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're
Yes.
for vibes.
There's her and Feyre.
So true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feyre, if Feyre as well.
Yeah. She's about, yeah.
Macy Barber, I don't think beats her. But no, not Macy Barber. Blanchfield. Blanchfield?
The thing is,
Yeah,
Who's Blanchfield?
Like
Wrestling.
Barber's
Barber. There's a Barber, yeah.
Macy
I'm
Barber,
talking
yeah.
about Barber, yeah. But yeah.
but no, like you're saying, Grasso's hands, like they're good. She's got good
Yeah,
hands.
she has good boxing.
So the fact
yeah.
that she proved on the ground that she's capable of doing that to someone, fair enough. Her jiu-jitsu weren't great, innit? I take that on board, but the fact that she's capable of going in to do that, it was impressive. Like, it was a good performance, very good performance.
Oh, take no away,
Yeah.
nothing away from her performance.
So
I was just looking at it just because I made that point last week,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
before it, and
yeah,
I was like, I was just bringing that up for that sake. But great performance, man. Let's move on. Fight of the night.
Ooh, I told you.
Mad.
Barbarina brings
I
fight.
got this right.
I think it was wrong decision.
this was a wrong decision.
Aye.
Wrong decision.
I'm the
blood.
evil villain.
What?
I'm the evil. I'll take this one. I just got it right on fanatics. So I just
It
take
was
it.
all for the decision.
I kind of get.
It was chaotic, though.
You know what it
Yeah,
was?
fight.
I think it's because Mike got the worst end of some. Like, I think he looked worse, and he
I honestly,
he was on the
early.
ropes at the end.
I think it was that final 10 seconds.
That
They-
last
they
fight,
stopped
he
it
looked
early,
worse
though.
in the
They put the thing early still.
Did they?
Couple seconds, yeah, because he was on the ropes. If you look it back, the fight stopped with 3 seconds left still.
Bro,
100% still, 100%. I was like, bro, I had to rewind it, fam. I was like, bro, what's going on here, blood?
that's mad.
Yeah,
No, but you know what it is? They might have, because the clock comes up and they start their time.
Oh,
so maybe they're out of
yeah,
sync a
sync.
bit.
Yeah, possibly,
maybe.
possibly.
That's true.
Maybe.
kind of just got out of trouble when they stopped it, but
That's mad. No, I'm not gonna. That's what sometimes they look at.
Yeah.
That. Them significant. When it's a close fight, they might go to them significant bits, like where they put it out. I'm not. I know what you mean. It could have gone either way.
Yeah.
It was-
Brown though, them takedowns, them sweeps, double leg, lateral drop. He hit some takedowns on him still. Can't lie.
yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
Stand up, he didn't do
Elbows.
too bad either.
No.
Stand up wise, he didn't do too
Yeah, he
bad
done
either.
alright.
It was a typical Matt Brown
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
Just slow, walk you down.
Yeah,
Like,
chaotic.
get there, chaotic,
Elbows.
make it crazy, bro. Just
In the
make it
clinch
crazy.
elbows. Yeah. All of that. But yeah, no, this matchmaking was good because you know what you get from Matt Brown and Brian Barberina. He always brings war, bro. Like I've said it
Yeah, we saw
before.
it.
That UK fight.
Fight.
It's one of the
Mad.
best fights. Like I
What
saw,
a
that
watch.
was mad. Yeah.
He's just mad. He's just mad. They both bring it.
I'm not mad that Barbarina won still.
Yeah, I
I'm
know
not
what you
mad
mean.
because Matt Brown's at the end of his career now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, he's
Well,
edging closer and
he wants to
closer.
stay about till
Yeah.
46, I think he said.
Yeah, he's a madman. He's,
I swear, he said he wants
needs to stay
another
humble.
5
How old is he now?
5-year contract or something like
How old
that.
is he now? 41?
41.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they might
yeah.
give it to him like 2-3 years.
Yeah, give him a
No,
2-year thing.
They
2-year
might do
thing.
it and just see how he progresses.
Bro, at
'Cause
46.
if he's still walking around still like that, moving like a savage, they don't. He's a fan favorite. You know, he's a fan favorite.
Lankz ain't here for it.
Yeah,
Still.
bro, I know.
So, what are we doing here, bro?
It's mad.
What are we doing
But I'm
here?
just saying, innit? They'll do it, bro. The UFC will do them.
Lankz
things.
ain't got no
It's
time for
mad,
that.
innit?
No
It's
time
mad.
for that story. You don't want to see no
Old
46-year-old
man
in that
getting
cage,
broke
bro.
up.
Getting pumped up.
Bro, no. But yeah, Barbarina, man, I don't know. What where does he go?
He's not ranked though.
No, he's
Yeah,
not
that's
ranked.
what I'm saying.
No,
It's a
no.
bit like
He's not that because he gets beaten as well.
this card was a card
the-
of fillers.
the-
That's really what it was.
Yeah. Like,
But good fights, like
yeah,
good
those
fights.
good
don't get me
fights. It
wrong,
was
but-
exciting fight of the night. They both brought it. Like you said, they're both savages. Like, I don't think nothing's gonna come out of this for Barbarina much. He's asking for his fight contracts at the end. He's asking for a new.
I'd resign him. He's entertaining fighter
Yeah.
still.
Oh, he said he's gonna retire.
Oh, who?
Barbarina.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, he said he's gonna retire if they don't give him a new contract.
How old is Barbarina? Barbarina's like 25. He's like, I'm done. I ain't going Bellator, bro.
Can't be that old, bro.
How old is Barbarina? Must be old, man. If he's talking about retiring,
32. Young, bro.
brother,
Must be making some different peas, fam.
Innit?
Psh, or not, fam. You know, I was there, fam. Man's like, look, this ain't even worth what I'm getting paid, fam.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Next,
crazy.
yeah.
He definitely ain't retiring still, but yeah, that's
He's
crazy.
just fronting.
You know, I'm gonna retire if you don't give me.
When you
I
put
want
on
250
250
a
like
fight.
that, because you know you're probably getting fight of the night. So he's like, now I got to be exaggerate a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna retire day now. You know I was fighting the night. Remember this COD Columbus? I was fighting the night. You know,
Yeah, use it.
yeah,
Leverage,
you
innit?
leverage.
The
It's smart though.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta do it, bro. You gotta do anything you can out here.
Trust me.
Anyway, let's move on to Skyscroft versus Kayakraft France.
This one.
This is gonna be.
Oh, man's moving like Darth Sidious, lad.
I went crazy. You went crazy on us.
I know,
No man are coming for me on this one.
Yeah, because basically, guys, he done this because we had a little debate just before we went live, and yeah, we was
Wow.
just having a
Get
little
serious here.
about this. So
Serious
we
here.
let them start off first, and yeah,
Like, listen, good fight.
Yeah, great.
Askarov done what he does. Wrestle fucks you. Tries to wrestle fuck you.
Great back control. Yeah, good back control.
Body locks.
Yeah.
Kaikara France done what he's known for, throwing hands, like good speed, like. But I'll be so real.
Calm.
Askarov, I think, still won.
100%.
2 rounds to 1.
100%.
How, Lankz?
Yeah, thank you.
How, Lankz?
How, Lex? Yeah, we gotta bring it out. Well done, Rimz. How?
For me, he won the first and the third. And the reason I feel like Kaikara France got given 2 rounds was because we know Askarov is the wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like if he doesn't accomplish what he's like specialist is, he's failed. Do you see what I'm saying? So first round, he managed to get him down and managed to control it.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
Second round,
yeah.
Kaikara France did what he's good at. The third round, for me, Askarov didn't get to control him fully the way he wanted to, but I still think the pressure was enough for him to win the fight.
That was my argument.
He just didn't do it in the dominant fashion that he always does it. So people are like, raw, Kaikara France actually done bits in that round, but
He did have good.
he had good
defense.
moments.
He had
yeah,
moments. He had
Of course he had
moments.
moments, but overall, over the 5 minutes.
And then look at the last moments of the fight. He had him on the ropes.
All right, yeah, that's my thing. So again, going back to what I said about close fights, right? About like just with the Matt Brown, when it gets a bit crazy at certain points, when it's close, I believe the judges were looking at it probably one round. You went into the third, and then that third, like you said, was perfect. But I think the difference with what I have it in that third is that Askarov started the round well. I think he had a lot of control time early in that round, if you remember. About up to the halfway point, or just before the halfway point, France managed to separate and then start opening up with the hands. And Askarov just, I think this is the problem as well. What you look at is Askarov just didn't let enough go in early on in the fight. He didn't let enough go at all in the fight. He was more hasty. I'm not saying he didn't throw to try and get himself into range or he didn't feint, but he didn't land well enough like the way Kaikara France landed, I think, throughout the fight. So especially in that last bit, like Rimz says, towards the end of that round, he started getting lit up, and he got dropped. So you got to look at that. I know you got dropped. You got to just look at that. When you look at
In the third.
fight.
In the third.
Second, did he got dropped in the second?
In the
Slipped.
second.
Yeah, he slipped
more like
as well.
no,
he slipped in the third.
Slipped
in the third. He dropped in the second. Yeah.
For me, I agree with you, man. It's not often I agree with you, Stokers. You understand? You're hating on my Arsenal team, you understand? But don't get twisted. Last week I was watching at home thinking, right, just throw a shade like this, yeah? Man, I have to come with an Arsenal top.
I swear this is the fight that I told Femi to get out for.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna be on me, so
Shouts out to Femi the Hooper.
We'll give you that.
Yeah,
one,
no,
Femi,
because
still.
he shouted it out last
He
week.
put Kaikara France
Yeah,
in his
yeah.
season as well.
Yeah.
And I told him get out. And he felt violated, but he came true still. So
The judges definitely robbed him though, man. Askarov.
That wasn't a robbery,
I
bro.
think
you
if-
can't
No,
put a close fight a robbery.
No,
That's how you say it. No, because now we're all judges here. We're gonna call this a draw because we've got France winning it, and you
No, but
we
if
see
we
it.
were
So it's not-
judges,
it's
then
just-
you would be wrong. You know what I'm saying? You'd be the judge that everyone would be like, "Yo, what's he doing?" No, but
guess what? You're not loved, bro. You're not loved. How about that? Yeah.
no, but I don't know, man. If you watch it back, I think the ground control and the control time generally, Askarov. I get what you're saying about the stand up. He had these crazy moments where Askarov looked like he was just on his feet. But then, like I said earlier, that happens in every Askarov fight. You understand? He always gets lit up a little bit, but he's never gonna go down. He's never gonna go like out of the fight. And for me, I just felt like he just kept on coming, kept on threatening with the takedowns, and I edged him as a winner. But
I know, but again, but Rimz is right. I think when it's close like that, unless what do you see really significant to say that France really lost the fight?
all right,
That's the bit that if it's a close fight. What's the big significance?
For me, if I'm watching a fight, like if there's two fighters and fighter A can take down fighter B at any moment and can hold him there for a period of time where he is completely unable to do whatever he wants, versus the fighter who throughout the fight, he has these moments where he's gonna touch him up a little bit and whatnot. For me, I always go with fighter A, because if they were left in a park and they said, look, one of you is allowed to leave this park, but only one of you, then Kai Kara France has no chance of leaving that park, bro. He's going to be left in the park, fam.
Yeah.
You understand? Askarov will walk out whatever entrance he wants.
That's how you judge fights, though,
Yeah,
bro.
because
But that's how we should be. You know what I'm saying?
And you're moving jungle-ish.
Still, we fight to the death.
You're moving jungle-ish. You're moving like you're in the jungle.
Rules, yeah.
Yeah, Nate Diaz rules,
zombie
bro.
rules, bro. COD, zombie. Yeah, all of that,
I
fam.
said zombie war
Yeah,
zone.
it just keeps going round and round. You know the no
Askarov
death, bro.
leaving Vanguard,
Get to a
fam.
level 100. Yeah, remember level 100.
Man start
leaving
making
Verdance.
coolers just to go toilet. Fam.
Yeah, go toilet.
Yo, man, I'll be back. Make sure the cooler don't get me.
Nah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, see.
It was a good fight, though. I mean,
But-
the fact that everyone's divided shows that it was a good
Yeah.
fight. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Now listen, I'm
Definitely.
happy for Kai. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, yeah.
I am
And
happy for
It's
him.
good. He's definitely gonna get that.
Out,
Crowd
what?
favourite.
He wants a title
The
shot,
backup.
no?
He said he don't mind being the backup fighter.
But
as well.
I think Figueiredo might have called him out and said, well,
No.
done, like,
What's the rankings
I
there?
saw
No,
something.
they've booked Marino and
They
Figueiredo.
booked it.
Yeah.
though.
Oh, Figueiredo.
Or is it? Yeah.
No,
I saw something.
Figueiredo called him out. Still,
He did,
Figueiredo
he
said
did, called him
Moreno,
out.
step to the
No, it
side.
don't matter about that. Dana wants a Mex. Fuck you lot, man. Come on. You don't know the rules, man. Don't go like you don't know the rules.
No, but
Dana don't even really like Figueiredo like that. He's not one of his boys like that. Don't do that. It's not even like he likes Usman now. Remember, he didn't like Usman at first. Now
Yeah.
Usman got a little kind of can't call little 2-2 shots. Kind of like because Usman brings him that.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's what Dana likes. So let's get real with this, guys. First, the flyweight division, no one really gives a two fucks about like that to begin with. No, the hardcores do. I'm talking about let's be real, the pay-per-views. Yeah. So
It's not the
but-
deep
I
box
didn't give a
division.
so
but-
what does he
but-
want? So what does he want then? A Mexican? So what does it help? Market values, the Mexican.
Yeah, because people do
So
love
thank
Moreno,
you.
yeah,
So you
people do that.
rebook it.
No, but-
that's all Dana cares about, and he prays that he takes the belt.
do you know what it was though? Last night the crowd was like he became a crowd favorite.
Yeah, Dana's not noticed now.
But I
noticed.
just feel like there's a chance that fight gets made. A chance.
We'll see.
Like if Moreno suddenly gets injured and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Injured,
he said that he'll be a
yeah.
filler for the fight, but yeah, we'll see.
We'll see, man.
But yeah, he beat Askarov, bro. That's big
mad.
Still. That's big.
Askarov was
He's up
completely
there, like,
just
you get me?
dominating.
That's great for
Undefeated.
Figueiredo.
That's what I just said.
You get me?
Figueiredo
Completely.
didn't want no part of that one still. Did not want any part of
With the
Askarov.
wrestling.
Yeah. So he's dodged the bullet there.
Yes.
Still dodged the bullet, man.
Do you know? But it's only one loss though, so they're
Oh,
gonna
he'll be
keep
back.
him around because it's light. It's light division. It's like the heavyweights. It's light division.
He could
So
win one more and
and
then
then
be
get
Yeah.
back up there.
No
Yeah.
Bellator for Askarov. No Bellator yet. No Bellator.
No Bellator.
No
for Askarov.
Bellator. No
No.
Bellator. No Bellator.
Let's move on.
Next.
Neil Magny versus Max Griffin.
This is another great fight.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
The split decision.
Yeah, I thought
How do you-
Magny looked a bit offbeat in the
Yeah.
first. Like he just
No
looked like he didn't
rhythmic.
have his timing.
No rhythm. I
Yeah,
know
he
what
just
you
looked
mean.
a bit off.
I know what
Like
you mean.
until he got into
Then
it,
he
he
got
got his
rhythm.
timing. Yeah, he looked a bit off.
The car,
to me.
you know when the car coughs in the morning because it's cold, and then it starts running good. Like
So the car coughs.
literally, yeah, literally them old school cars. No knee plate, fam. Yeah, cheek bang bangs.
But yeah,
And then he has the cheek to cool out Hamza.
Is that
he was
called
supposed to
out?
fight- he was supposed to fight him, no?
Yeah.
Wait.
supposed to
Magny
fight
called
him.
out Chimaev.
Didn't you listen to it after?
I didn't. Nah, bro. I
sometimes
can't. I
don't
was doing
always
something else.
watch-
I was in the
yeah,
garden,
yeah.
bro.
If I don't watch him like live
I was
in the
in the-
moment.
Hey, but go on.
What was I saying?
Yeah, but he started slow.
Yeah,
Magny,
he started a
and
bit
then
slow. He
got-
looked a bit off. What Griffin dropped him, didn't he?
Yeah, Max looks good early though. Max always
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
good.
yeah,
I like
yeah,
Max
yeah,
early in
yeah,
the
yeah.
fight. I've just seen Max gas a little bit.
He
But
started
throughout
threatening with the
fights-
wrestling as well, Magny.
Yeah, and once Magny got his rhythm,
Yeah.
he got momentum. Yeah, and his pace and his cardio starts to come into it. He's got cardio for days.
That's the thing.
He's got very good cardio stuff. I'll give him that. Yeah, he looked good, man. Done his thing.
He's a bit like Curtis Blaydes. Like he's there or thereabouts,
Yeah.
but he's never gonna make the next step up.
Oh, I want to say he's that high.
No,
like,
no.
Curtis Blaydes is literally there, but then he loses for the
No,
title
but
shot, bro.
Neil,
Like,
yeah, but that's same as for me. That's the same as Neil Magny. Like,
nah. What way, bro?
It's
no, but if you look at the rankings, Neil Magny probably beats everyone up to maybe like 5 or 6,
Yeah,
and that's like Curtis Blaydes.
no. Curtis Blaydes beats everyone.
No,
Apart
John
from-
Jones,
No. When you start
Stipe,
filling it out,
but-
he's kind of right.
no,
When you start filling it out, he's
Aspinall,
right.
There's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, there's
man
4
there
that
in
are
front of
better
him.
than him. That are actually legitly better than him. So he would sit 5th. If you was to really say these men are
But
better than
you
him,
look at
I'd
where he's been. Like Curtis Blaydes has been like 3 or might have been second at
Yeah.
that time, but he's
He's
been
2.
like
He's 2 now, I think.
he's 2 now.
Yeah.
Like, Mil Nagni's never been.
But that's
like,
'cause the
up in
rankings
there
are wrong,
like
though.
that, bro.
No, but that's because that's just. I keep saying to you, look at that's heavyweight, and this is a stacked division. If no, you know what I'm saying, it's just you can't. It's hard to do that with divisions that are not as stacked as others. It's
I
just one of those
definitely don't want to see him in there with Chimaev though. Like I
He
don't want to
dies,
see
bro.
that still.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, especially if he
instant
starts
death.
cold like that.
But it's
Instant
instantly
death.
dies, bro.
Bro,
starts
he's gonna
cold
be
like
left in
that.
the
Say
park,
that.
bro.
Cold like anything. You don't need to start. You can start as hot as he wants. Man can be burning like the equator. Bro,
Man came in on flames,
Yo,
fam.
listen,
like it's the
burning
Hunger
like
Games, blood. Man comes in on fire, blood.
Yeah.
It don't even make a difference.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it don't matter, bro.
Chimaev's gonna blow that one.
Bro, yeah. Turn into fucking Poland, rude boy, fam. Yeah,
it's not
me,
good
fam.
still.
Cold, rude boy. Yeah, you know that smoke's different, fam. Like, so, but yeah, I don't know. What happens with No Magni here? Like it was a
I think
Can you get the rankings up for that one? Let me see
Is
rankings.
it-
What,
he's probably ranked low.
He's probably like 6 or something like that.
I don't think it's as high as 6. That's what's mad.
9.
9th. Like he'll beat up Masvidal. He should call up Masvidal. He'll beat up Masvidal.
Masvidal's not fighting him, bro.
Nah, yeah, but he should call him out anyway. Like,
Masvidal
He
is
should have called
not
out Stephen
fighting him,
Thompson.
bro.
Stephen Thompson or Bilal Muhammad. Like one of those, man. Hey, Vincente Luque, he's a problem
Isn't
there, you know.
Thompson got a fight? He's fighting Bilal, no? He's fighting
Yeah,
Bilal.
I
them
think
are
they're
fighting.
fighting.
Yeah.
They're fighting soon. They're fighting soon.
Brady, but I think Brady will.
They're fighting after the
that's a
thingy card.
That's a problem for him still. Especially on the ground here, that's a problem for me. He doesn't.
Yeah, that is
he
a
does not want that.
Stacked division still.
Yeah, Brady
What?
needs to fight him though. That's what I just said. So it's
That
hard.
division is
why I
crazy
said
all the
it's
way to
hard.
15.
That's
He's
why I
a-
said it's hard.
He's already.
And look what they're doing with Chimaev. No, they're violating, dog. No, really do it. This is mad, bro. He has and he's moved up, bro. He was 15th. No, they're moving mad, bro. So I'm telling you, bro.
They're doing him
he
dirty
just,
still.
bro, they just skipped everyone.
But it's gonna
Sean
be
Brady was undefeated. No hype. See? No hype versus hype.
Yeah.
Look how long Sean Brady was undefeated in the division.
they
four.
shouldn't have given Chimaev a ranking, bruv. They should have just given him a title fight and said, look, done
the
off the
first
rankings.
unranked.
Yeah, champion.
First unranked.
That's what they should have done, you know. That's actually what they should have done.
They
still.
could have made a statement of that.
And then
That's quite smart.
they should have slapped in
That's
the
quite
light.
smart.
They could slap him all 3 belts right now still.
I
And
give
I'm
that-
saying
I
he's eating
DM
up
Dana
all of
that.
it.
You know.
For the next person that comes through like a savage. I
But
think
no
you
one
should-
ain't coming through like Chimaev again still. Not for like another 10 years, bud. You know what I mean? I don't. Chimaev's
Nah,
different
he's
gravy
mad,
still.
Yeah, he's different.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know who Neil Magny's gonna fight. Maybe Jeff Neal again.
I think the Sean Brady.
Sean
but
Brady's
I
a good
just
fight.
don't think that's a good fight for him.
They
But,
ain't making
For
that
Neil
one, man.
Magny.
yeah. All right.
All right, let's
Next,
move on. Mark Giacchese versus your guy.
Slava Claus. Oh, Bosch chef.
Oh, chef. The Russian.
Nonsense.
Listen, you didn't get to see the dance. Sorry, Femi.
This guy needs to learn.
I like that dance though, Femi, so I'm not about it. We didn't get to see
This
it.
guy
Bro.
needs to learn wrestling.
Bro,
man.
I
bro.
told you this. What did I say again?
Hey.
What did I say last week?
Who, Slava
Mark
Claus?
Giacchese is just gonna wrestle
Yeah.
him,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he can't wrestle because he looked awkward in certain parts in the first round. Mark
he
Giacchese.
is.
Oh,
Casey.
it's-
Yeah,
there were
Casey.
certain positions
Yeah,
where Slava
where-
Claus, I was like, if you was a
If
bit
you
better,
better,
you could
thank
have
you.
the advantage here.
Yep.
But
Yep.
obviously, Dear Casey isn't a wrestler. He was at
experience.
yeah.
That's
Well, yeah,
what won him it.
yeah,
UFC,
yeah.
MMA
He
experience.
schooled him a bit, innit?
That's it.
He showed
that's
him
all it,
like
that's all it is.
yeah.
It wasn't like I'm a great wrestler. There was no performance to show that in my arms. There's no Daniel Cormier in there. There was no even Askarov. The way Askarov took Carl Francis back, it was clean. The body looks is clean. It's like, you do this. You know when a man does something so slick, it's like, you do this. Car oil slick. You do this, bro. You get me?
But I feel
Yeah, but
the wrestling was more effective once Slava Claus was a bit
Tired.
Tired, yeah.
he was tired after
He
the
got
first
tired
round
very
because
quickly
that
still.
first
Your body
round,
doesn't
You
do
weren't
that.
used to
Yeah,
it. You
yeah,
weren't
yeah.
used to it.
Different
No
cardio
memory.
for him.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
different
No
cardio
memory
system.
for the wrestling. You need to have your body needs to be. You get me? It's like jiu-jitsu, innit? Like anything you do, it's like you need to have memory.
Yeah, it's the
memory.
systems.
The systems roll, know when to roll.
It's funny,
Transition.
DC
So-
and Bisping were saying, "Oh, Dickies probably gonna be tired after that first round.
Yeah,
He's not
he
used to
wasn't, bro.
wrestling.
He was-
It was
I
the
said that.
opposite way around,
You
man.
weren't- weren't
No,
that
opposite
bad.
way round.
When I said that, I was like, but when she shouldn't have said that, I said, bro,
What's going on here, man?
I said,
Yeah.
any idiots, bro. Because even I said that last week. I was like, no, the experienced man will be able to know what to do in that situation. You don't have to be the better man because he's not better than you.
Yeah.
Do you get? That's all you got to worry. You know, it's like you're not better than me. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like I just need to be experienced in here and use IQ. Why am I gonna stand up and bang with you and then you gonna get me in trouble? Like, stand to I need to feint, drop you, grab your legs, and then that African strength kicked in. Like I said, that raw. No, it's true though, because certain positions I was like, bro, he just dragged him down. Wham! I was like, yeah, that's just mama's good food. You know what I'm saying?
Say it's good food.
Yeah, good food strength. But yeah, what happens there? Like, not really nothing.
Nothing major. I think DKC's had a couple slides. So yeah,
It's one of his last two, I think.
Yeah, he just needs to
This is he's
keep
one of this.
active.
And he's last.
Slava Claus, obviously, he just needs to work on the wrestling. He's at a good camp for it. He's at Alpha Male. So.
Yeah, it's with thing in the corner.
You don't have no faith.
For wrestling,
I
bro.
don't get it.
I don't care. Bro.
There ain't no good camp, blood. The man get beat up, man. Real talk, real talk.
I like
Because it's Uriah Faber, no, he's still dead, bro.
Shout out to Uriah Faber, man.
Shout out to him, but your camp's dead, bro. It's like,
You don't have no faith.
see Cody in the crowd, fam. He's lucky someone didn't just
Hey, he
one of
hates
the
Cody.
drunk man
He
just spin
hates-
his
he
jaw,
hates
blood.
Cody, man.
No, real talk. At this point, anyone can bang up Cody.
You're always been bad. Still.
He's a professional fighter.
He truly hates Cody, you know, from day one, blood.
Oh man.
Yeah, that is funny still.
Alright,
Don't kill me.
Move on to the prelims.
Prelims, I'm gonna lie, I didn't
We'll just
catch
skip.
much
We'll skip through because there's a couple
Yeah.
fights. Me and you watched like.
Which
Hey,
one did you
Russian
catch?
man.
I didn't watch this fight. So I watched this fight.
This was a good fight.
I'll go
Bro.
back and watch it. I'll go back.
This was, bro. The knockout. This is in the contenders of knockout of the year so
Yeah.
far.
Serious. I'll
Bro,
go back and
spinning
watch
back fist. Man was sleep. Man was
Better
sleep.
than
Man saw,
better than Molly's. No.
bro, man went from head, shoulders, then knees to his toes.
Nah,
That's
Not
how he
really,
collapsed.
but-
That's how he collapsed.
Yeah, no, it weren't
Bro.
better than Molly's.
No.
It weren't better than
but-
Molly's, but
it
it's a
was ca-
contender.
Yeah, but no,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
saying it's up.
Yeah,
Like,
we
it was
speak
too
about
big.
it. We
was
speak
you
about
mentioned
it.
it.
spinning
End of the
back,
year, you
spinning
mentioned
shit.
it. Yeah, okay.
Even if it's a like one of those what would you do, like we're not gonna put it, but you're gonna give it
A nomination.
Okay.
honorable
Yeah.
mention.
Honorable mention.
I nearly
that's
put in
amazing.
I was gonna put in a group. They throwing spinning shit.
Yeah,
They throwing spinning shit.
because that was mad. Like
Yeah, that
it was a
was
good.
crazy.
Even the first round, Gutierrez's movement was beautiful. He come out very nice. Like Dana was throwing too much. Like I don't know, bruv. Like wild shots. Like wasn't controlled. I think Bisman made a good point. He knocked out his last 3 opponents. He's fell in love with his hands, so he was out of place at certain points in the fight. And Gutierrez was just making him miss, and that caused him to gas.
Yeah.
I think, and he kind of fatigued because when he come out in the second round, he slowed all the way down. He wasn't as active with his hands, but it was a beautiful setup. He knew what he was doing when he hit him with that spinning back fist. He knew what he was doing. You gotta go back and watch this fight. It was a beautiful fight, good fight. So yeah, shout out to Gutierrez on the wing.
Alright.
Big win.
What other ones did you catch?
This fight. Moving on. Me and you watched this together, didn't we, Jack? We was together. You put this on. When we
Bro,
was
he
in the
was
studio.
minus
Oh,
1,000.
friends.
Minus 1,000.
Friends. We
I
watch
don't
fights
know what he's
together.
hating, man.
You sound like a flipping Teletubby, bro.
Nah, have you not seen the SpongeBob meme?
Oh,
The rainbow.
Oh yeah.
Friends.
we knew.
And that was he's out here calling for the belt. Did you see it?
No, yeah, that's mad. I
Man
didn't
climbed
see
the
that.
cage and went, yeah, give me that strap. He's like, give me that strap.
Man's just got into the UFC, bro.
Man just beat up an unranked man, you know, and said, give me the belt.
You know, it was a good kind of fight, though. I'll tell you that. Yeah, like
it was.
he looked dominant in the beginning. Then he kind of wrestled like so. What's his name? Kasrav.
The Russian, don't
Yeah,
you?
Kasrav.
Korea's?
Kasrav or whatever. his name is.
Kizrev.
Yeah. Like he was like he wrestled like you could tell he was the better wrestler. He had better clinch time against that cage, but it weren't all that. Like he struggled at moments in that fight, innit? If you remember, like
It was a minus 1,000.
Bro, that's what I say.
Mad.
Minus one fuck, bro.
Oh,
You can't
wow.
even make any
Yeah.
money on that still.
mad.
You lose money if you bet on him, bro.
But there was at one point that if you did bet on him, yeah, he looked like he was in trouble at one point. Remember, he got touched up, bro, and he went backwards. He was going back. He was getting touched. The hands touched him. It was a good fight. Watch it.
It
Watch
was a
that
good-
fight.
it
It was a
was-
good
yeah,
fight.
have you ever seen
Because
it?
yeah,
Oh, it was a good fight still. It was a
yeah,
very good
because he's
fight.
a Russian. Like again, that's gonna come up in it and try and wrestling, but he did sub him though. He's a beast. Once he got him down,
I can't even. What did he get?
What
What
was
was
it?
I can't remember.
I think
now.
it was a
Was it
rare-
Rear Naked?
Rare naked. I think he got him rare naked.
I think it was as well.
Yeah.
So I can't remember off the top of my head.
naked,
Still,
yeah,
but
Very naked.
It was rare naked choke. So
Yeah, no, it was good fight. Good fight. And he looks like he could do something in that division still. Like I don't.
He could be
No.
up in the rankings.
He'll definitely be a ranked fighter. I don't know if he'll get to like the top. I don't see that from him. Like if he's struggling on the stand-up wise, I don't think he's gonna get to that, especially in that division. Like you throw him against Izzy and it's gonna be problems in it. But and most people up there like Rob, all of them, man. But he's definitely gonna get a ranking still.
Cool. Next.
Yeah, moving on. Oh, favorite.
Jennifer Maya versus Manot
Favorite.
I just feel sorry for Maya, bro. At this point,
Favorites. The real deal.
Yeah. I didn't catch it, but yeah.
Hold on, ain't Maya ranked quite high?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was like,
she's
that's
quite
what I'm saying.
high.
Fourth or something.
Yeah, but imagine she was fourth.
It's been coming, bro.
I think
Yeah,
she
but
was.
favorites low, bro. I swear favorites lower even than Grosso.
Yeah, look, that go up,
14.
fourth.
See?
Maya is
Mad. What are they
But that's what I'm
doing?
saying. But they were
What they
way
doing?
way
You know
down
what
in
it
the
is?
prelims.
They're shuffling the cards now, bro, because they're like, too many people at the top been there for too long and
Yeah.
it's not moving. They're just like,
But that's why I feel sorry
Shuffling
for her
them, bro.
because
But she can't jump ahead of Grosso. There's no that wouldn't make sense.
yeah, that would be a bit mad still.
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
just
That's what
saying.
I'm saying. Maya versus
but remember,
Grasso.
they don't always switch out positions.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's not.
just-
Yeah, they don't. I've said
yeah,
that already. Yeah, that's not the rules. They don't switch.
Should be,
They
but-
just shift them up.
Should
yeah.
be though.
Because it don't make sense.
Yeah,
innit?
'cause, if I beat full,
then you should just drop down.
Like,
Yeah.
you get me? But it's what it is.
Jennifer Maya's gonna drop in the rankings still.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
All right,
But
let's move on.
Ferrot's coming. This
Yeah,
division
she's
is kind
coming.
of
Get
mixing
in
up
man.
a bit.
That's what I said.
You got
Grosso,
Ferrot,
Santos, Grosso,
Yeah, Grasso. Yeah, so there's a couple contenders coming
Molly,
up.
Molly,
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
Bo.
She needs to get ranked though. She ain't
Yeah,
ranked.
yeah, she's not ranked. Yeah,
Not ranked.
They should chop Maya to Meatball still. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, you're trying to from
That's
ranked to just unranked.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Fighters,
No,
Oh,
she
bro,
needs to
oh,
have-
why
I
not?
hate
No,
her.
I'm gonna.
No, she's on 2 fights.
I'm
Yeah.
DMing.
yeah.
I'm DMing Dana.
Yep,
Molly versus the champ. Fuck it.
All out, all out.
Fuck
Just
it.
go
Not
ham.
first
I'm like,
unranked.
I said do it.
Do it.
I told you
I'm
to
doing
do that.
it in
Just
about 15
Yep.
minutes. I'm gonna do it.
Well
Fuck
done.
it.
Love it.
Book it.
Love the idea.
Dana, let's go.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. Moving
In
on.
London. In London. In
I
London
didn't
as
catch
well.
anything else. I don't
Catch
think.
anything else?
No, let's keep going.
That was a good
It's only
fight.
two. I didn't catch nothing else.
Didn't
Go
catch
back and
nothing
watch those two.
All right, cool.
But I didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch these prelims. I didn't catch them. I was busy. But
Yeah, I'm very busy this weekend.
All right.
By the way, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day.
Hey, Mother's Day, we know why you said
We
that.
ain't got no. We hardly got any mothers watching this, bro.
No, but it's not the point, bro.
I
It's
hear
just to
you.
give a good shout out, bro. You don't know. Imagine that, bro. Imagine there's a mother watching this now. You just gonna said that, bro. Down our views.
There ain't no
Hey,
mothers watching this.
Hey, if you watch,
Yummy mummies
say,
that are
say
watching.
it in the comments, please.
Say thank you.
Let us know.
Personally, DM you sorry.
Bro. All right.
Let's move over to
The
the
main event,
card, the
One.
real card of
Best
the
card ever invented in life.
except for UFC London.
Except for UFC London.
It was
Bah.
crazy.
Shout out to the GOAT.
So we had One X
Yeah,
10-year anniversary card.
they done it properly.
Yeah, they did it big. They did it proper.
10-hour
They
card.
shitted on UFC 200.
Shit, yeah. What?
Oh,
Yeah.
As in,
The card.
that was
Where they
that
put
was
it
the,
down.
remember that was their big card. Like, oh, UFC 200, shitted on it.
that wasn't one of their best cards ever. Though. Nah,
No.
this is one of
No, but it
one's
was the-
best
but
But
cards.
they
was
made it
supposed
out
to
to
be-
be
it was
like
supposed-
what they're.
Yeah, because they're 200.
John fucked. it
Actually, when
from
you
the
actually
get-go.
look at that, yeah,
Yeah, John fucked
He
that card.
fucked it,
Yeah,
bro.
John
Like-
fucked the card. Yeah, John just fucked the card. John done his own thing. He said, fuck 200.
I remember that Lesnar versus
Man,
no,
that's
but
like-
when you actually look at that, yeah, and you go, like, Lesnar Hunt, that's a mad fight for when it was.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and you go Tate Nunes
Yeah, that was
to what Nunes is now been,
yeah.
like, and you look back,
And
Aldo,
too.
Edgar,
Yeah,
at the time,
Yeah, Aldo.
Yeah.
Aldo, Edgar, yeah.
they were
give
big
me-
fights.
Hey, did Mark Hunt do the settlement yet with UFC or not?
That's
It's
still
still
ongoing.
ongoing
Yeah,
from all way back then.
He's
you
on
know?
smoke, you
Come on,
know.
man.
He's not letting
Yeah,
not letting
yeah,
go.
letting it go.
Yeah,
still.
letting it go.
I think he's on. He don't mind getting broke just to
Yeah,
prove a
yeah,
point,
to
like,
prove a point,
you
yeah.
get me? But anyway,
Let's move on. So let's get this one underway. Angela Lee versus Stamp.
Fairtex.
Listen, this was a great fight. One of the best female fights I have watched, period. It is up there. If you haven't watched this fight, I recommend female, male, alien, whatever you are. Go watch this fight.
Yeah, for
This
real,
was
for real.
a good fight.
It was a very good
It was up, and it was that technically great, not sloppy. Nothing was sloppy. Both technically gave such a wicked fight. Like it was, and for me, yeah, like what do you know? Why I was so amazed, because this is the difference between someone like Slavaklov and Stamp. Stamp has only been, for the people that don't know at home, Stamp Fairtex used to be the one kickboxing and Muay Thai champion, and like multiple weights as well. I think she was killing everyone. So she didn't come from an MMA background. She come from a stand-up like RODTANG, as we're gonna get into that shortly. But like I watched her in her last fight. Like she's won via, I think, rear naked. It was an armbar. No, it was an armbar. It was an armbar. Yeah. So even to pull that out, like it wasn't even just a gentleman's rear naked choke, as Lankz likes to say. But just to be able to have that big improvement to stay in there with one of the best wrestlers and grapplers, just jiu-jitsu wizards, like especially as for a female high level black belts in Angela Lee, she was good. Because Angela Lee tried to pull in some subs and she got out of some,
especially in that second.
Cut, and that's what impressed me. Do you know what I mean?
You could tell, like Stamp is around killers in the gym, working, grappling a lot, because her, even though she did get she did get rear naked choked. Like her defensive grappling is very good.
It was
like
all of the things she was doing were correct.
Sound, the switching of the hands,
previous fights, like and her defensive grappling is very good, and it's something where I've personally noticed. Like when you're around people who are very good at the start, like usually your defensive grappling gets very good first before your offensive kind of accelerates with it. Because you're just in trouble all the time.
You have to learn how to get out.
You have to get out of certain positions. Grappling's coming a long way. Like I'm impressed with her.
That's what I love to see. When I see that, I look at that and I'm like, why can't other fighters sometimes make that? If she can do that, and she was very heavily Muay Thai based and MMA based, and that was against somebody. I know she still lost, guys. I get it via, but it was such a great performance of defense. Seeing that, you know what I'm trying to say. So.
Lee, she even hurt Lee. She had a body shot. I thought it was going to be over there. I thought it was done.
What a fight!
It was a good fight.
But
as long as it lasted, it was a good fight.
Lee came out
hot.
Yeah.
Hands, whack. Put Fairtex on the back, right on the cage. And she was smart because she knew, pushed her up, grappled her. But she broke out of it. She broke out of that clinch. Fairtex broke out. She said, nah.
And then when she had her twister.
The twister.
I thought,
oh my God, she's going to tap.
Who the fuck gets out of twisters, bro?
No,
like, when they're fully locked on like that,
Fairtex went all the way around, you know. She stepped. She managed to get her body round it. And then she come round the top of her head.
But you know what?
It was mad, bro.
I feel like a woman can get out of that.
Their flexibility.
Because of the flexibility.
As a woman, it's true.
Like, I think it benefited her, the fact that she's flexible.
John Danaher said it in an interview one time, was saying that like women, just because of their dexterity of their waist and their legs,
all that hips,
their hips. Like, if you have proper fit
just
woman,
their anatomy,
they could be they're legit. Like you know what I mean? When you have a really good woman. But yeah, man. But if they can run this back, I wouldn't mind. It's one of them fights. This is one of them fights.
This is like one of them fights you don't mind going back and forth. Like,
yeah.
There ain't no figgy, bruv. Like, it's like, run it. I don't mind.
Run it. It's such a good fight every time you're going to see it. And especially because she hurt her. That body shot showed, all right.
It was possible,
It's possible, yeah. That's it, Jack.
So, if these lot were in UFC, as strong,
where do you think they chop it up?
You think that they're taking
she
the
would
belt?
cause Rose problems, though.
I think
I'm fair.
I think
they both would.
they're up there, bro. Like,
up there with Rose.
They're up there still.
Because her jiu-jitsu's legit as Rose.
Fuck that Thug Rose.
Yeah,
that's my queen.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You love Thug though,
They
innit?
love.
I'm not sold, man.
What?
No, I think
I'm not
she's
sold,
legit.
man.
She's
No,
you mad?
She's legit.
Under Whitman.
She's legit, but I'm not sold that she's like definitively the best in that division.
Who's better?
She is. Who's better?
Pull up the rank.
I think
No, don't do that. Don't put up nothing right now. You don't dare
stop what you're
touch
doing.
that remote.
Stop what you're doing.
Yeah, do not
No,
touch
I
that.
don't.
If you're telling me
Shang
now,
Wei Li,
if
I
she
wanna
was that
see-
smoky,
Would you see her versus Wei Li again?
Yeah,
don't
I would
need
because
to.
Wayne's
I
a
don't
good
need to.
fighter.
I've seen her beat her twice.
So
Do you
do
think
I.
Angela?
But I would see it because Wayne's a good
I
fighter.
always get the name confused with Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club. Fam. I'd
Oh.
be like, yo, what's that? Angela Yee's fight. No, but Angela Lee versus Fug. Who you saying?
Ooh, no, that's why I do stop and pause. You gotta let me just stop and pause and watch.
Okay.
She's legit, bro.
We need to see some
Because
crossover
Rose
fights.
is legit on the
Really?
floor,
Yeah.
but
She's legit.
she's legit.
They need to do some crossover fights.
But
man.
Rose
It's
is
about
legit
rhymes,
everywhere.
so.
But I say Rose
I
has got
have
the best
said-
feet. She's got the best feet. movement in all
Suarez,
this.
bro. If she
Yeah.
wasn't injured, that's the one I had taken
coming
the
back.
title, bro.
Yeah.
But she was
Sure.
talking about going up.
Yeah,
And I was like, no, just stay there because I think you can win that title.
I think Fug. I
You
can
don't
see.
think she can beat Fug Rose.
I see Fug Rose as beatable.
bro.
Personally,
Yeah,
What are we saying?
everyone's beatable.
Rose Norman Nunez, not everyone. Khabib
Not
has something
Chimaev.
to say. Maybe John as well.
No,
But
everyone, if they stay around long enough.
yeah, of course, that's true. But Rose has got the best foot movement in the whole of the UFC, and that's what I say. The
That-
way
yeah,
she
yeah,
circles,
I'm not
Yeah,
arguing
cutting
that.
them
I'm not
L's.
arguing that. I'm
So
not
there you
arguing
go.
that.
So
I'm not arguing
Yeah.
that's my thing, and that's big to have. When you can move and she don't gas, that's the next thing. She can move like that for fight. She shows you with Joanna, John Jacek. So,
forget
but
about Joanna as well. You know,
she's done, bro.
that. She ain't fought for ages.
she's old now as well. She's getting the years
She
stacking up.
needs to
still.
allow it. She thinks she's there as
Fam,
well.
the last time I saw her,
Yeah,
she had
yeah.
3 heads, fam.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
she
She's
needs to
done.
keep it
Voldemort,
humble.
Voldemort.
Bless her, man.
All right,
let's move.
Next.
Oh,
Oof.
Demetrius Johnson
Say
versus
it.
Rodtang. Iron Man. Come on, man.
crazy.
He weren't that iron this fight, blood.
Ah, he
he
was?
came out
No.
No.
In the Muay Thai,
in the Muay Thai round.
What?
he
Yeah,
had DJ on the back.
Skates, bro.
Yeah.
DJ didn't want
He
none
did
of
nothing
that.
to do. As soon as he could clinch,
Are
he
you
was on that.
surprised?
But
But
I'm not
he
gonna
was
lie,
all of
DJ
that.
gave some
You
nice
get, yeah, he
little
did.
kicks.
He landed some shots. He
Some
landed some
nice-
good shots on him.
No, yeah, he was keeping distance
Yeah.
well. You understand?
That's what he had to do, though.
Yeah, of course. But Rodtang did the same thing in the MMA round as well.
It's
Like, he's trying
funny
to
how-
keep distance.
It's funny how as soon as like DJ was the one backing up in the Muay Thai round,
Yeah.
as soon as it changed, Rodtang was the one
Yeah.
backing up.
Back-
You know what,
Backing
though?
up, bro.
That was a mistake by Rodtang. Should
What?
have never done that.
What,
Backed up to the fence.
So I like-
Yeah,
that's
what I'm giving
that.
it.
Because you're gonna put him on the fence, and you don't even.
But you
you're
know
not-
what
you
he
don't
was
even know what
worried
you're
about?
doing there.
He was
You
worried
should've
about
just-
if he's on the offense and he's too over aggressive, he's just gonna go under. And
Yeah,
that's what he was
that's
worried
calm.
about.
Yeah, but you
That
know
would
what?
have happened as
That's
well.
still.
Yeah, that would
but
have
you still need to stand there, and make a man respect. You going back like that, he'll still go underneath.
Yeah,
you.
should have maybe.
Eventually, he's gonna put you in a cage,
Yeah.
square off, and get you. That's what he done. DJ just went underneath him,
yeah,
under,
yeah.
and he was pushed right in the cage.
What-
By that time, he was in the
Yeah,
cage,
yeah, yeah.
so you had no chance.
What
You wasn't
this-
even in the middle of the octagon to try and help yourself
No,
in a weird way.
I hear that. For me, this fight just showed once again a good wrestler. I'm not saying that DJ's an amazing wrestler, but a good wrestler always beats a good stand-up fighter.
Yeah,
you
But
understand?
Rodtang
Wrestling
has
always.
no experience. Like,
Yeah, but that showed, bro.
grappling like
He
that.
had 3 minutes to take man down and to submit him, and he did it in like 20 seconds, fam. Once
he
he
did.
once he
No,
once
I
he got
heard
legs.
about 1 minute.
No, but once he
Took him.
wrapped his and he had his hands.
Once he
locked,
took him down, it was
that
done.
was
No.
No,
Let me give you this. Rodtang done something beautiful at first that I thought was smart. When he first, because DJ didn't have the first grip in, Rodtang pushed on the high elbow from the and the high he did and he
What are you
pushed on
talking about?
and his hand slipped out
when he already
So
had the lock in.
no, he had the first lock in.
Yeah.
And what Rodtang done was pulled out.
Oh, no, he was
Rodtang
pushing
pushed
on his-
elbow. That's
That
what
wasn't the right defense.
No,
it was when
No,
he
it
grabbed
did,
his
because
hand.
it's
For
no,
me-
no,
Grabbed
no,
his
no,
hand
no, it did. No, because it helped. Because what he done is he pushed the elbow away, then he grabbed the hand.
Yeah.
So that's why he got it. But DJ was too quick. He slipped it back. He left the hand
Yeah.
exposed. He did. He left the other hand exposed.
Yeah, he grabbed
That
the
was
hand
ex-
and then he switched.
he switched.
He switched.
That's
It
what
wasn't- it
he
was-
left it
And then
exposed.
when
it was
he
so
switched,
basic.
he kind of like gave up on trying to defend on the.
That's
I
what I said,
didn't even think he
forgot.
knew. He
That's
didn't
what I
know
said,
in
he
it.
forgot. That's what I said.
Yeah, because it took him a while. When he first put the first one in, he was just there, like, and I was like,
Is he out?
like,
Is
do
he
you
out?
not know what to do here? Because he looked a bit like, and then he started to fight the hand. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, he knows what he's doing. Then he switched it.
No, because he
And then
pushed
I don't
up on
think
the
he. I don't
elbow.
think he knew it was
No,
doing
because
stuff.
when DJ had him like that, he pushed up on the elbow to release it, and that's how
Bro.
he got the release of the elbow.
For me,
Watch
yeah,
it. If you watch it, he pushed up on the top of the elbow.
he did. But for me, just watching DJ, I was like, DJ is just chilling here, bro. Like once he took the back, he was, and he looked at the
that's what I
clock.
said.
Like he literally just looked at the clock. He was like, ah, cool, I got a minute and 30 or
That's
whatever it
enough
was to
time.
work with. Man's just gonna chill. Like, I'm gonna put this arm around your neck, see how you react. Like, it was just a sparring match at that point. Like, the jiu-jitsu was too different. And by the way, shouts out to Femi for the updates, because Femi was WhatsApping man, giving man updates whilst I was at my game. So appreciate that.
You know when you're gonna do well is when, especially when you know what I knew. Once he had like his feet in the body lock like that from the inside, I said, it's over. Once you lock that in.
Once he hit round 2, I knew.
Yeah, it's so hard. Once you tuck your feet in, that's so hard. Like, he weren't gonna move from that. So
RODTANG fell to 100 and something to like 2 or something. His record's crazy still. Yeah. Like, he shouldn't even be allowed to fight that many times. There should be a limit.
He's a problem, though.
And he's only, how old is he? Like 24, 25?
He's young.
24,
bro,
23,
if the fact that he's kind of shown interest in doing this and like doing the MMA thing,
he should go
it's
again,
amazing, bro.
No, he should go
I
again.
can't wait to see if he improves in the
I think he'll go
jiu-jitsu
again.
and the wrestling. I would love to see that again, genuinely. Just that him versus
If he
DJ.
goes and works on, he's 24.
Yeah.
If he goes and works on, the ground game.
Bro, his stand-up is
And he doesn't even
different.
need to work on defensive, bro.
Bro, he's throwing baseball bats at man's leg, you know, like the leg kicks.
They're
Like,
horrible,
oh,
DJ didn't want none of that.
No.
He said, fuck this man. This is what you man do week in, week out.
he just kept on
He said,
throwing the
"Fuck
kick,
that,
kept on throwing that front kick.
Yeah,
Out, like, get away
and
from
then
me.
just shifting from the cage, just shifting out of
Yeah.
it. Much time to tank, bro. Yeah.
No, it was a very good performance. But even on the feet, like you said in the first round, DJ got to him a couple times. That was impressive.
No, he did, yeah.
It was good fight, man. Very good fight.
Would you want to see more of these?
Yeah, 100%. I love stuff
As long
like
as
that.
the matchups are right.
Yeah, and you know who's fighting on it.
I weren't sure how to feel. I was saying this. I weren't sure how to feel about it, but
I like it. Okay. Only if talk again, if I know like this, you knew and
Yeah,
knew.
it was
Yeah.
exciting.
Guess what? Guess who called this
Oh,
out?
yeah, Haggerty. Yeah.
So Haggerty's saying, "Nah, let's run this.
Yeah,
DJ, we can run this." And that, and obviously, you know, he's an undergrad, so he's training the
I'll
little
watch
MMA.
that
You know,
again,
he's
yeah,
probably training.
I'll watch that.
That'll be interesting to run
I'll
that.
be down for that.
See,
I'll watch that
as
one.
long as you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the see,
Yeah, it
I'll
has
watch
to
that
be a
one.
name
Name.
that's
you
exciting.
can't do
Yeah,
it. You can't do it with no name. I don't care for that, bro.
Yeah.
But if your name is there, it makes
It's like
sense.
the boxing thing. Like,
Yeah, if your
man that are
name's
doing
there.
boxing that don't have a name or trying to do it,
Who cares?
you're not
Alright.
Conor, fam.
I got one. So would you want to see Canelo versus Kamaru? 1 round boxing, 1 round MMA. One round.
I know what happens.
You
We know
will
what
die.
happens.
I don't think Canelo will get him out there 1 round.
Bro,
you
wait.
One round.
Brother,
I don't
if Kamaru
think-
gets to the
Kamaru's
second
bigger.
round, if he gets to the second
He will
round,
kill him.
He's finished.
Canelo
Dies.
is
Finished. He's done.
Dead.
Yeah,
Dead.
Canelo's dead.
You understand?
Canelo's
He's
dead.
done out here, bro.
He's
He's
dead.
finished, blood.
He's dead, bro. Yeah, he's gagging, bro.
By the
He's
way,
gagging.
RODTANG went to sleep, by the way.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
shout out
yeah.
to RODTANG.
He said,
fam,
"I'm not
'cause-
tapping."
No, I never.
No,
I
no.
don't even know if he had a
Iron
chance.
Man.
I don't
Yeah,
even
he
know if
didn't
he had
know.
a
He
chance.
didn't
bro.
know how to tap.
Yeah.
He ain't even done that much
never done that.
jujitsu.
He don't even know how to tap.
Fam,
man
he was
didn't
pushing up
teach
his
him that
arm. He
part,
thought that was the
fam.
tap, bro.
They didn't teach him that, bro.
They say, "Oh no, we don't tap,
Yeah.
fam." What's that?
No, that's impressive though, because have you ever been to sleep, blood? It's not good, you know.
Yeah.
You wake up
Bro.
like, oh, fam, what's going on here?
Yeah.
blood? It's a bit mad
Shocking,
still.
innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
happened
Come
there?
to your room and like, just not expecting to wake up. You're like,
I swear there's a meme. for that.
yeah. That black guy, man.
Yeah,
with
don't
a
kill me,
nappy head,
man.
fam.
Do
His
not
eyes
kill
are
me,
red,
bro.
fam.
Do not kill me, man.
Yeah, this is definitely will see more of this. Just
Yeah,
shows the
yeah, just the
opponents, alright.
matchups. Yeah, have to be right.
Let's
Alright,
move on.
cool.
Let's see what else. Andre Morales versus Wakas
Adriano.
Adriano,
I ain't
man.
gonna lie, still.
I didn't watch this.
I didn't watch
because
this
of-
one. Still.
Yeah,
But I heard he
choked.
choked him. He submitted him. Guillotine choke.
Yeah.
Well, Mariah has been a problem with
Yeah.
the ground game, bro.
Bro, the next.
I want to see some of these men move over though, man. It's just
I hear you.
I wish the
hear
UFC
you.
done cross. Just
It's
done
annoying,
it.
isn't it? As a fan, it's annoying.
Yeah, as a
innit?
fan, it's a real fan.
Because there's some
trust
fights out
me.
there, you're like,
Please,
bro, I
let
just
me
want to see this. Like,
This
I
is
want
why I
to see
keep
MVP.
saying,
Like,
Fuck
in the
this, you're
year.
telling me
Like,
that
I
you're
wanna
the
World
one
champion.
FC world champ.
Yeah.
You're not no world champ. You're the
Just
one
get him back,
FC
he's
champ.
back, he's back.
You're the Bellator
But
champ.
you're the world champ in
Your
the
division.
aspect, in the aspect of within that organization,
You're their
and
world
the
champion.
fighters they have around the world.
Yeah,
You're the world
yeah,
champ.
for
but
their
you're not the
organisation.
world champ because it's similar to like Usain Bolt. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's a man in Niger or in Africa somewhere or Jamaica that just ain't been given the opportunity to really
Bro, ain't
show
no one
that
faster
he's.
than Usain Bolt,
Bro, I'm telling you, there's Bushmen that are really for catching food, bro. Like really doing this. Like,
Man said out here catching deers
Like,
and them things.
bro, the same way that I'm saying that, it's the same with this MMA shit. You think there's not a man in Thailand that's in
No, they're
his
just-
own basement.
You know what?
Yeah,
He's got a
I
very
hear
good
that
point.
they're the
Whipping
best of
up.
the man that do it.
You know
Yeah,
what?
yeah. You're
Yeah,
the best
yeah,
of the
yeah.
man that do it.
You're a very good point. Because how does talent get found?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's opportunity in some aspects.
It's
you
like
know
the
what
whole
I mean?
Francis
I'm not
thing.
gonna like look at
Yeah.
the football system. You would even say this in
Yeah.
football. There's bare boys that in England we
Fam.
used to be that cannot ball, bro.
Bro.
They can't. But because they
If Harry Maguire is an England international, I've won the World Cup.
That's what I'm saying. Me and you.
I've won the World Cup.
Me and you sent them back together,
Bro,
Might as
if
well, bro.
Maguire's playing,
Back no, they
It's
got
already
bro.
come.
it's
That's what I'm
home,
saying.
it's in
Back
my,
in the day.
bro, it's in my
It's
yard,
at home.
bro.
Me and you sent them back.
Bring it in, man. Slap on the top.
Hey.
I'm telling you.
Nah,
though.
for real
It's
though,
true,
like
it's just that sometimes it's who you know.
opportunities
Mhm.
allow you to do certain things
Yeah.
in it. So
Yeah.
for me, there's definitely a man out there that ain't been discovered that could kick DJ's ass, and he's known as the GOAT. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the talent.
He's already been beat though.
yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like,
I get what you
not
mean.
just
though.
DJ,
Triple
but
C.
who, like Khabib.
Yeah,
He's the one we know about. What about the Dagestanis that he's not telling us about? You think it's a joke? Like, I know there's
One
man in
fight
this
that he
guy's
lost.
gym.
He said,
bro.
"I've never lost street fight."
Habib's brother. That's
Never.
Habib was fighting the baby bear.
That's
What about the man
mad,
that's
you know.
fighting the bear's mum?
See what I'm saying? But yeah,
But yeah, let's go through this card then, because no one really watched this.
Sexy Yama versus Shinya Aoki.
Stopped him.
Yeah.
After the
wait,
big
was this the
brawl.
grudge match?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I
And
need to
Sexy
watch
Yama
this
won.
46-year-old man, fam.
Mad.
Shout out to
Hey.
Matt Brown. That's see Matt
Well,
Brown.
Oil man.
he's on that Nate Diaz. He's been
Hand.
taking all of my shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And hold him, bro.
And
Whoa.
you-
But
That's
I
what.
can't like in the first round, Aoki got his back fast.
Yeah,
though.
fast.
He was, yeah,
Mm,
but
legit.
he done well to
defend.
defend it. Yeah.
Got back to his feet in the second. Was it the second?
Yeah.
And then put him
Yeah,
out.
landed some good shots
Yeah,
and
put
just
him
against the
just-
fence
yeah.
and just followed up.
Followed him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've stopped it.
Night.
Yeah, boy.
Sick.
Yeah, I ain't got much to say. It's more of a grudge match than a
Yeah.
where does he
Yeah,
go
yeah.
from here type of thing.
Yeah.
But these men don't really stack up well with the 170 division in the UFC. Though.
Oh no.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. With the other promotions, like the UFC is
But
so
these
consistent.
ain't the top. These ain't the top 170s.
Yeah,
in one.
yeah,
they
but I
got
don't really
my
feel
man,
that-
Habib's done. What's his name?
Oh yeah, I know you're
Oh,
talking.
I
but-
forgot his name, bro.
I know
I know you're
but none of-
talking.
no,
And
I don't feel like
he
none
should
of
be
them, man.
185. Easy, bro.
he's a big dog.
He's a big
Which
boy.
one? Who's got?
I can't remember my man's name,
bro.
Oh, in this. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot his name, I
yeah. And we were
forgot
talking
his
about it
name.
last
He
time.
is
and
Last
we were
time
talking-
we were speaking about it.
Yeah, we were talking about it last
But I don't
time.
feel like any of them man stuck up well with the 170 division in the UFC. None of them.
Who's in 170?
What? You don't
Usman.
think there's anyone
Usman, Chimaev.
outside of the UFC? You don't think there's anyone who could be in the rankings like that?
No, they'll be in the rankings, maybe.
Yeah,
but
but
they
maybe not.
wouldn't-
Maybe not even top
contenders.
10. Maybe not. Yeah,
You mean
definitely not
contenders,
top 5.
contenders.
Definitely not top 5. Definitely not top 5.
Yeah, UFC got the strongest 170 top 5.
But you know what they need to do? They need to just say, look, every promotion, you put up 2 fighters, create a bracket, and let's do this thing seriously.
I think they should do a cross promotion like Olympics, like every
Yeah,
few years,
every
like,
4
you know,
years,
they-
like it's World
yeah,
Cup.
Yeah, or like a mini tournament, like every few years, you just and then see.
Yeah, throw up.
But
your
they wouldn't
number
do
one
that
rank
to
and your
UFC.
champ.
Wouldn't do that. It's damaging to the brand, isn't it?
But it ain't if they dominate.
Yeah,
But they have to
they're,
show-
they're
They have to
dominating.
dominate.
So why are you gonna risk it?
Yeah,
What's the
yeah,
point?
Of course. It doesn't make
well,
sense.
Bellator
They-
has done it. Right, Ryzen has done it.
Mm.
Has one done it? I don't know if one's done it.
No,
If they haven't, they will because one
But
FC are
PFL
done.
The-
are
they-
gonna try and do
PFL probably don't mind doing it, but they're
Habib's
in the
thing will be
position where
definitely
they're lower than the UFC, so
Yeah,
they don't.
yeah.
You get me? You don't need to.
Yeah.
But,
alright.
I see why UFC don't do it though.
Yeah,
I
of course.
do get it from
Yeah,
Dana. Things
yeah,
like,
mate.
fuck
What
that.
am I doing that for?
Why am I picking
I'm
you
running
up and
shit,
giving? Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what am I
I
doing?
run. Yeah, I am Mercedes AMG.
Yeah.
Like AMG, like top of the range.
Top of the range.
Yeah, like I'm not. Yeah, I'm not
Don't
even
make
just Merc.
sense.
I'm
Like, it don't
AMG
make
Merc.
sense.
Like, yeah, I don't need to do that. Yeah, like. Anyway, let's keep going through this card.
This card was endless, by the way. It was like
endless.
10 hours of
Yeah,
fights.
John Wayne
I
Pass.
need to go back and watch some of these.
won.
He retired. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I need to watch some of these,
Yeah,
which I will.
He lost.
Oh, he lost?
Yes.
I didn't even
That's
see
the
it.
thing,
I thought it was
I-
one.
I
I
didn't-
thought
I
I
thought
see
he
it on
won
this thing. I
still.
didn't even see nothing. I didn't even
Because he's out here crying and that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a good cry. You know, the
Yeah,
ones
that's
that
what I thought.
these
Oh,
times man was just
shit.
crying because he
I
lost.
just saw- yeah, I just
He didn't
saw
even get to the 100. He's definitely going to come back. He has to still. If you are the man that's on 99 wins,
you want
you
that.
are coming back
But look at
to win.
Habib left and then he didn't get
But that's
that.
different. That's different because Habib, it didn't even need to get to 30 because what's 30? 30 is not a number, fam. 100, that's a solid number. If you can get to 100 wins, you do it.
Yeah, it looks nice on the record.
But what? No one can talk to you, fam. What man gone into the cage 100 times and won? Ain't no one talking to you.
That's true.
He needs to get to 100.
But
still.
it's common. It's more common when you do like Muay Thai and kickboxing, it to have high.
Because you fight
records
way more
like that, 'cause
often.
You fight, yeah.
Yeah,
way
but if you
more
fam, you got 99 problems.
That's-
And for Yang was one, fam. You know what I'm saying? Fam? Was not good still. You should have got to 100, but that was a good fight though.
Wayne Parr's solid though, man. Big up Wayne Parr in his retirement, man. He's a legend in this Muay Thai thing. Like, he's been champs, held it, gone around the world, done his thing, man. So shouts out to him.
How old is John Wayne Parr now?
40 something, I think he's 40.
Probably, yeah.
42.
I know he's up there, but
All right.
Let's keep
that was the main, innit?
Super Bon.
Brad, I'm gonna go home. And watch.
Tommy.
I was so busy.
I
This
didn't watch
weekend,
this. I
bro.
missed this as
haven't-
well.
I
You
didn't
know,
watch
it was on in my house. And I
Fam,
was walking, I had to
Please
do
just
something
tell
on
me, how do they get so many good fights
It's
on
mad.
one card?
Because you know
fam?
why?
That is
They
so
do Muay
crazy.
Thai and kickboxing and they
Yeah.
mix it up. Bro, I watched the Derrida grappling match.
Yeah,
that
I
was
watched
good.
that, I watched that.
Yeah, we'll get to that as well. But I'm just saying that that's why they grappling, Muay Thai, kickboxing, and it's all high level. It's not sloppy. You know, if you're sloppy, like, but it's high level. When you're
Bro,
watching it,
this
you're like,
card
whoa.
was like 9 hours long.
I know.
Imagine you had a ticket for
parts.
this.
They
bro.
had parts, bro. They had part 1, part 2, and part 3, bro.
Like it's the
Are you
theater,
mad? Yes, bro.
And they're gonna take
intervals.
intervals.
Yes, bro, you did, bro.
Go take a rest break.
Mad, fam. It was crazy. But big up Superbon again. I'm gonna go back and watch this.
Yeah, I need to.
He's a
Superman's
champ.
been
He's
a
a
problem.
bad boy.
But when he knocked out
I
Petrosian, I was just like, yo.
And it's the way, because
the way
Petrosian's
he
the
knocked him
problem.
out, 'cause Petrosian
And
was
he
kind
this,
of the best in
flat.
the world
He
at
was
the
flat.
time, bro.
He was flatlanded.
Sleep.
Yeah,
Sleep.
He was the best. Yeah, he flatlanded. This is what gave him. And Marat's Gregorian is
Gregorian.
no joke.
Yeah,
bro.
he's proper. He's proper.
He's no joke either, bro. These kickboxers are serious. If you actually get into a street fight for kickboxer, they're worse than the UFC fighter, bro. I think. Like in the sense of the way they throw, quick. No, these Muay Thai man and these kickboxers.
No, if a
that, you know,
kickboxer box
I
a
know,
regular guy, like just
That's
a
what I
normal
mean.
folk
That's
on
what
the
I mean.
street and he's
What?
fighting him,
And
That's
he
what
threw
I
a leg
mean.
kick and just
That's what I
chopped
mean.
off a man's
That's
leg.
what I said, bro.
you're dying.
You're dying. If you thought like,
What?
what? I'm gonna fuck you up, Jack. And Jack, you really was doing dick. Yeah,
Gone,
bro.
sleeping.
It's
Punching.
no joke, you know.
Fam, I ain't even worried about the
You know
hands.
how quick these men throw leg kicks and
Kickboxers' hands,
shit?
I'm not worried about it, fam. But if you kick my leg, fam, if you kick my leg, I'm not gonna have fun still. Me and
Bro.
you are gonna have serious problems after that.
What?
You better hope I never see you when I'm driving my car, fam, because I ain't getting out.
Metal,
I'm running
run
you
it
down.
over.
Blow. You understand?
Yeah, because you might be Olympiacos for the rest of your life.
Nuts, bro.
That might be your that might be your football team for the rest of your life, like Olympiacos.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, let's move on. You know what I mean?
What else did people catch on the card?
I keep going, man. You know we gotta go to get through to you. At least you get my guy. Don't disrespect my guy.
I can't
I
remember
watch
what fights
my
I watched,
guy.
fam. You
I
see the
roll
names,
the
fam, they
time.
all blend in together, innit? I'm
Keep
saying
going
no
into
disrespect
it.
to
No,
that,
hold on,
but
go up.
I was watching
Go
it,
up.
fam. It's 9 hours,
Hold
bro.
on.
Yeah, it was too long.
That
I watched from the
championship
beginning.
fight- Go up, hold on.
What, Nango?
See this?
Nango.
The dirtiest uppercut knockout. Dirty, big up DAA. Are you mad, fam? That was crazy, bro. That was literally Langman down. Langman. And he was playing with him. He's got this RODTANG style. He goes, he does that shit as well. I was like, all right. Nong-O. I'm not going to say the last bit because I can't remember how they said it. And I'm not even going to try and say it. But Nong-O. Man like Nong-O. Listen. Man, serious, jacked, Muay Thai, serious, quick hands. And first round just felt him out. Second round, Lobo had good points, like it was long, stretchy, but you could tell, bro, the power, the knockout, the uppercut. Watch that fight. But anyway, carry on. I missed the next fight.
You see, if you see a Muay Thai fight and you see a certain flag that you don't associate with Muay Thai, you just think,
I'm not
they ain't gonna
saying
win
shit.
this. You understand?
You got
Like,
to
I
be
don't-
in a certain area, innit?
Yeah, you gotta have particular flags, fam. particular flag. It's like the Russian thing with the MMA nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Once you see that flag, you know what time it is.
Keep going. I watched bits. I was in that. Remember that?
Bro, I can't even remember what fights I watched.
Here we go.
Oh,
Part one.
Hey, what a fight.
Man was all over part one.
See this?
When it was on YouTube.
Bro, yeah, Sister Chat. Bro, Sister Chat didn't win the round. And I said this. Now, let me tell you this. Sister Chat is tough as they come.
He's a bit more aggressive in the second, though.
Yeah.
You
watched this? You watched this one?
Yeah, I didn't like
I watched it.
study, but
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah, he was, but he didn't win the round. Because this guy is the dirtiest kickboxer. Bro, the way he moves, some of the shots that he was throwing, bro, I was like, bro, where did they come from? He is. I thought he was gonna knock him out, but he didn't knock him out. But Alonso, no one's taking that in that way.
What weight class is that? I was gonna say.
155. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No one's taking the what? He moves mad. He's crazy, bro. These shots, he tucks them in. He's aggressive. Like, he's a Spartan. He's a Spartan. He just looks like Leonidas, bro. That's why I call him that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was a good fight. Still.
Good fight, though. Good fight. Let's go down. All right, the grappling match that I opened up the card, started to watch.
The Ridder versus Andre Galvao.
Right. Did you watch this?
I did, yeah. I did watch
Did you watch this?
I haven't watched it yet.
Did you watch this? Okay. The Ridder done very well, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He done very well. He wasn't really in danger at any point.
When he felt in danger, he just disengaged. Yeah, he just disengaged.
But he disengaged well from a person that I thought you're not gonna be able to just disengage from like that.
Yeah, not
when you want. Yeah,
not when you want.
Yeah, not when you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
No, it was 10 minutes.
No,
12
sorry,
minutes.
sorry, it was 12 minutes
12
straight.
minutes. So
Yeah,
straight.
12, sorry.
12 minutes
Okay,
straight.
One
okay,
12-minute
cool.
round.
Cool.
Yeah.
One 12-minute round.
No points.
No,
it's
straight
either
submission or draw.
yeah.
Okay.
And he was never in danger.
No one was ever in danger.
Galvao had
The
him
Galvao
more.
had couple,
Oh,
but nothing that
nothing
was
that was set.
seriously
It wasn't set.
If
Yeah.
it was
like-
jiu-jitsu point system, Galvao would.
Yeah.
Galvao.
He transitioned a lot
okay,
better.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
100%. Yeah, he transitioned a lot, way much better. And
I need
got
to watch- I'm gonna watch that when I
You
get home.
could tell the Ridder was cautious.
took his back
Like,
as
he was
well.
cautious.
He got the lock in at one point. The Ridder,
Yeah, he did take his
he
back.
got his
got the
arm in, arm bar attempt. That's what I said.
Um,
Yeah.
Well,
Triangle. Did he try triangle? No. Did he throw up the triangle? No, he did, but he didn't let it go. He just threw it out.
I'm gonna watch this one when I get home. still.
no, the Ridder done well. I would have thought Galvao would have had a bit more success, especially because he was working from bottom a lot. Then he got a position where he was working from top, and I thought, okay, might be problems now.
Okay, yeah.
He done well. The Ridder done well. Gordon Ryan's probably watching this, saying, "Yeah, easy."
But he
easy
did.
work.
You see what he tweeted after?
I haven't watched it, but I know he would have been talking shit.
He
I know
was
what he's
chatting
done.
shit.
I know
He
what
was
he's
chatting shit. Go on Twitter or go on Instagram, type in Gordon Ryan. Aye, listen. So a tweet. Is this the best that man's got? Man was just facing. Man, I can't even read it. It was so long.
Yeah,
That
no.
you faced-
Gordon Ryan's
No
on
one's
next-
got smoke
No,
for
no
Gordon
one's
Ryan,
chatting
man.
to Gordon Ryan
Nah,
right
bro.
now, bro. Because he's fucking writing on paper, putting it in the envelope,
And
saying
saying-
how he's subbing you,
Yeah.
giving it to my man,
Before
going
the
out
fight.
there,
And you're
subbing
doing
man, and saying open that.
Yeah.
Like,
Like he's fucking a magician, bro.
He's on
Mr.
different
Dynamo,
smoke,
bro.
fam,
Yeah, but
like,
he's doing it though.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
on
So I'm
different
saying,
smoke,
But he's doing
bro.
it. You want that smoke?
But that's because the levels,
he's on
like
different-
he's
But-
levels above everyone else in the grappling team.
Yeah.
But
Him and his brother,
yeah, his brother's good as well.
better than him, bro.
But yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah,
That's what they
he's
say.
coming. Trust
We'll
me.
see.
Trust me.
We ain't proven yet.
Yeah,
but
No,
they're just saying
but-
though.
Guys,
Even he says
I've
like,
seen
my brother's
enough.
Very
I've
good.
seen enough.
But he is going to. I think Gordon Ryan, if he was to get into an MMA bout, though, it would be different. Against
of
a
course,
height, that's what I'm saying.
of
You'd
course.
lose. You
But-
couldn't just rely on that
it
jiu-jitsu,
depends. Like,
because you got to take man down first.
I want to see him.
yeah,
Against a
well,
good wrestler.
Thingy done well. What's his name? What's his name?
Who?
What's
You
his
know who
name?
I'm talking about, man.
You need to give me some clues.
Part of the Danaher squad, man.
Wolverine.
No, not him.
Gary
Gary Tonin. Sorry. Yeah, Gary
sorry,
Tonin.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry,
Tonin.
sorry.
Knowing his name,
He got
bro.
knocked
Like,
out blood last
No,
week.
but like he's running.
but he's done okay, though.
In
Yeah,
one, he's
okay,
been
yeah,
good, bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
You know
it's
what,
like-
Until what happened, he relied on it.
he
to-
relied on leg lock. That was a bit dumb, but I don't think Gordon would do that, bro.
We need to see
I don't
like
think
him
we're
in one of
gonna do
those
that, bro.
Demetrius
No,
Johnson matchups.
He
where
might
it's
think
like,
he's that good. giving people
Muay Thai-
envelopes.
Although, if he did a DJ matchup where it's like 1 round Muay Thai, 1 round grappling, 1 round,
No,
like
Gordon
he
Ryan
wouldn't
would
survive the
No,
Muay Thai.
Gordon would win.
Only if BJJ, bro.
Yeah,
if
if
it
one
was
round BJJ,
Muay Thai
he would chuck
first,
it.
if it's Muay,
Nah, he'll get fucked
bro,
up.
if it's Muay, whatever's first, that person wins.
Yeah,
Because it ain't going to round
yeah,
2.
but if it goes to grappling,
Against
Ain't
No,
go,
Gordon
anyone,
Ryan.
any kickboxer,
yeah, it's true.
any
They don't have to
kickboxer
be
versus Gordon
high
Ryan.
elite, they will get fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone, bro, with
Kickboxing, that's
with
snappy.
no wrestling experience, you're gonna go fight Gordon. Come
Yeah.
on, come on, bro.
Strangle you to death, bro.
But what?
But yeah,
but-
I didn't watch no more of this card personally. But
I don't think
I'm gonna watch more of this card because I'm just gonna go through it throughout the week.
I watched the Amir Khan
watch the
fight.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he really won? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But,
watch.
yeah, other than that,
Split.
I need to go back. It was a busy weekend, man. I didn't get
Very.
time.
There's just too much to watch.
And
Yeah.
this was 9 hours, like you said.
Yeah,
Something crazy.
yeah, man,
Like,
couldn't
come
sit
on,
down for
man.
9 hours on Saturday, bro. It's a bit mad.
Imagine you went to the event. Like
yeah,
you
that's
said.
all long.
Nah, you have to have a box.
You get me?
You have
You
to be
gotta
having
bring
that grub
fucking-
in between. fam.
What? 2 meals?
Bro, you can have
breakfast
Oh,
and dinner.
You can have grub in the
93,
normal seats,
Bro,
bro.
at the
It's
end
just
of-
not as fancy, bro.
Bro, at,
You eating burgers in between 2 drunkies, bro. Like.
at the end of that 9 hours, bro,
Spilling bare over your meals.
Yeah,
over your chips.
bro.
at the end of that 9 hours,
Dead
I've been drunk
chip.
like 20 Magners, fam.
Oh, yeah, I know. Man was done out there, innit? Yeah, bro. Man was done.
Bah.
Bah.
I don't even know if that's the sound a goat makes, bro.
Bah. Yeah, fam.
That's a sheep.
That's a sheep.
Is it?
bro, but you take it, fam. All that talk about Arsenal, fam. You can take a sheep. Still. I might have to change the emoji in my phone. But
Alright, so that
covered.
was the fights on the weekend.
Yeah, UFC.
Who won the
Very good.
belt?
Well, it was technically a draw. Well, 3 people won the
Yeah,
belt.
Eh,
Big Rimz over here on the belt. Jackie Boy over here also drew with the
underground
belt.
champ, man.
And also in the chat,
As
Femi, the
Yeah,
Rooper.
shout out Femi.
Did anyone watch the MSG card with Tyron Woodley and Stephen Thompson?
Yeah, Stephen Thompson.
Yeah.
Majority Joe.
Sitting there and nothing.
Stephen Boy won the Thompson.
What? Take your
Majority-
belt.
Nah,
Share
bro.
it.
Majority Joe.
No. Don't say it so happy. Put your head down, like Woodley did.
So they'll be taking a joint photo.
That man gotta share it like you know when you go to the museum and you want to take a picture with something and
you
the whole
gotta
class
go
gets
to
involved. Like,
You're just holding your edge.
And
fam.
your edge. Joint project work.
oh shit!
Nah, shouts out to you, man. Though, like I was the only one.
Hey,
I was only one
it was a
this
poor weekend for me though. Like, bro, I was looking at it. The whole prelims didn't get one right.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, long.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I was only one behind.
I think all of us. It
I
was.
was only
weak.
one behind.
Those are the rankings for March.
Yeah, on top. Yeah, I don't know how this works out. Yeah,
I'm sure
behind.
Rimz that one. You know. Have to just check in again and just let him know. You know.
Who's second, third? Say the order.
It's
Come on,
let's
say
announce
it
this
clear.
properly. So, the
clear.
Underground King is at the top, number 1. JG, me. Then we got Bragz. Then Lankz. Then Bailey.
Oh shit!
Understand?
Shit.
Then
Then
in
Femi.
5th position.
Then Femi.
No, but if Femi had done another
Funny.
weekend, he could have caught you.
Oh,
Then
that's shining down, man. So
Then,
this-
nah, Rimz
Rimz
in
has a
5th,
struggling March.
and then
Femi.
Femi 6th.
March Madness for
March
real.
Madness.
fam.
Brother. I've had the belt more than you though. It's
Yeah,
allowed.
he's
no,
a
no.
two-time champ still.
No matter,
I've
bro.
had it,
There's only one two-time champ.
Yeah,
right now.
this
That's
year.
4 times I've had it this
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Alright.
All
There's
right.
only one two-time champ at
Man's
the moment
taking
still.
it
That's
personally.
right.
Yeah,
It's alright, man.
anyway,
Hey, buy him some M&Ms.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
Bailey
That's
done,
right,
Bailey done
yeah.
crazy though, you know. Bailey done crazy still. Look at the odds.
M&Ms.
Plus 1,200. I hope he's been betting money on these fights, boy.
You're doing all right.
Boy, right now he's up, boy.
All right, Bailey. Shouts out to you, Bailey, bro. You're up.
yeah,
Good
shout
stuff,
out to everyone who's been joining
Joining
us.
us.
Obviously, keep joining. I need to check the public one and see what's going on
Yeah.
in that one.
And comment,
Yeah,
like,
next-
subscribe,
next
people.
episode,
We
next
appreciate
episode.
it. We appreciate all of it and all the love that you lot show us on a weekly
Trust me,
basis.
trust me. All appreciated. News?
Let's get into it, baby. Some news, yeah?
Cool.
All right. Let's start off with the biggest news of the week. As basically, let's start off with this because as soon as we was the show come out on Monday. This happened on Monday. So Jorge Masvidal pleads not guilty to charges on alleged assault against Kobe Covington. Ex-court date.
What are you saying?
Next court date will be in April.
The 3-piece and strawberry Mirinda one enough.
The strawberry Mirinda.
Donnie had to go and listen. For me, yeah.
I said, Linda, listen.
There's 2 ways you look at it, innit? The way DC looked at it and said that he had 25 minutes 2 weeks ago to do whatever the didn't say it.
Yeah,
But
say
do
it.
what
Fuck
you want,
bro. Literally.
and you did nothing. The way I see it, you talked a lot of shit, and when you talk shit, Bolster kicked me in my shin for that. Bro, if you get caught lacking, something's gonna go down if you're talking to a real guy that's really about this. And Masvidal is about this, and Masvidal we know is sneaky and will do shit like this. Man came with the face surgical master. Why did they have to say it?
Valley up. Yeah.
No.
It makes it look like it's just COVID, isn't it? It's got a COVID
But he's
mask on.
identifiable, bro.
Of course, but it wasn't
Nobody
me.
know it was
But it wasn't
Masvidal.
me. Man said not guilty. It wasn't me, bro. I don't know what you saw on camera. You can't see my face. Yeah.
Is it me?
Is it me? Is that what he done? With his long hair, fam.
So those ones though,
So yeah, he's identical.
Kobe, you're lucky it was just a chipped tooth and a little bit of damage to your watch. Because really and truly, the way you've been talking to a bear man, teeth should have gone.
Man said a little bit of damage, bro. You said a 90k Rolex. Man's reported 30 bags worth of 15 bags, bro. If 15 bags worth of damage happened to my watch, fam, me and you are gonna have some serious problems, boy.
Not really. How do you look at this? It's an opinionated matter. You have your way of looking at it. I look at it a bit like Lankz as well. Yeah. Listen. One thing is, they man fighting the UFC in it. So I get everything in it. It's not really football in it or another sport. This is a mad sport. So
You can iron out your differences.
You can iron out your differences in the cage, but. Bro, if you go too far in anything in life, bro, I'll shoot you, bro. Fuck this fight. I'll shoot you, bro. Fuck that. I get me. You're lucky I ain't in America. I will really,
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
No,
but I'm
disclaimer.
talking
It's
about
all
America.
jokes.
Before
It's all
YouTube-
jokes.
Before YouTube
It's
try
all
and get us
jokes.
cancelled,
It's all jokes. It's all
No,
jokes.
but honestly, in America, but that's why gun violence is so high. I'm not talking about for England.
because
we don't have guns.
don't do this violation.
Man, them have guns, blood.
But no.
I was on Ladbroke Grove earlier and I see someone just ban. That was a rough.
No, man, them have. I'm talking about on a
Anyway, blood.
on a legalized thing.
Yeah.
We don't have guns, okay? But I'm saying in America, this is how people can man will put up a hit on you. Look what the man says. You walk around Miami. I am Miami. So people are telling me how do you think he found out, bro? I imagine.
You know how I imagined it?
Yes,
Because
I
he was
did.
with the Note Boys
Yeah.
as well. So I just thought, bro,
Bro,
they
they
probably
DM.
snapped it.
Yeah.
My man's at home, boom,
No,
boom, boom.
just chilling.
He
I don't
sees it, and like, oh, my man's with... And then, he's down the road.
I
And
don't
he
even think he said that. I think
what, you think
somebody
someone called him?
someone.
I think
a
someone
fan-
at the restaurant or
they saw Kobe. They said,
I went, are you in Miami?
Yeah.
Are you in Miami?
Yeah.
This
Kobe
guy,
needs
look
to
at
move
him.
to
And then,
Texas.
you know when you hashtag something like that,
Yeah,
you know that goes, especially on Twitter, it
quick,
gets
quick,
mad.
quick,
So,
Bro, they send that straight
yeah,
to
DM,
his snap.
but you
Yeah.
might not see it in it. Like as a fighter, you might
Yeah,
not open it or whatever. You gotta make it
Or your phone's
trend.
buzzing. You're like, what's going on?
You gotta see the trend. Because remember that was hashtag trend on Twitter was Masvidal and Kobe the next morning, bro. That was So I'm just saying.
But shout out Masvidal because he was on site still.
Bruv,
He was
what?
on site.
He said I'm gonna do this.
I expect nothing less from Masvidal, to be honest.
He said I'm
what
gonna
I'm
do
saying.
this. He said talk about
Bro,
my kids.
my man used to fight, like DC said, this guy used to fight with no gloves
in Kimbo
outside against anyone.
Anyone?
Niggas the size of
Weight,
Kimbo
size.
Slice.
You understand?
Man,
So,
them the size of Kimbo
bro, Kobe
Slice,
just
bro.
needs to move to Texas, fam. Let's be real, fam. Just get out of
bit
Miami,
rough.
bro,
Man
because
said,
otherwise you ain't gonna be a
Might
big
even happen
problem
again.
for
It
you.
might happen again.
Bro, if it happens again, I genuinely think if it happens again, it's gonna get very, very peak for him still. Because it won't be Masvidal that runs up on him next time. It will be Masvidal's people them.
That's what Masvidal was.
That's what he was
saying,
saying,
like,
bro.
I told
You said
man to
it.
chill before the fight. I told him I got a job to do, some money to earn.
Yeah.
After, that's what he done, innit? And look what
That
happened
is what he
after. He's really smoky, bro. And that's why I respect Masvidal's gangster. Because he's like, I can lose in a fight. But this is what we kind of get paid for. But guess what? We got to live in these streets. This is the real deal.
But do you
That's
agree
the real deal.
with things
Yeah, a little
spilling
bit.
over?
Yeah,
I
because
agree
you shouldn't
with
talk
both
about
sides.
you couldn't talk about man's pet, bro.
Man's kids,
like,
man's
like,
wife.
like, that's why.
Like,
That's
there's
why.
certain things you don't talk
All right,
about.
hold on. So if Habib had the chance to get off the bus, you don't think he's smoking Conor there and there?
At that very moment,
not in
bro.
that moment.
Habib would have got
You don't think
smoked
he
with
was
that with that dolly
Not
first.
even that.
No, I'm not saying.
Connor's using everything, bro.
Bro,
like,
Connor would have
Connor was
slapped
on
his
Street
head with
Fighter.
one of
Connor's
those
on the
things.
like, you know,
Baseball bat.
WWE baseball bat under the ting and
Hit him with
the
the
kendo
chair!
stick. Remember the kendo stick?
But I'm saying,
Hey, he's the
I'm saying-
hardcore champ.
I'm
Conor
saying-
McGregor was the
I'm not
hardcore
saying
champ that day
Habib would
still.
win. I'm saying you don't think Habib's getting off that bus, bro, and on smoke. He was on smoke. to get
Bro,
off
he
the
was
bus,
like
bro.
20
Bro,
man
He
down,
didn't
bro.
care.
If that's
He didn't care
like,
because you know why?
He didn't care because
He
the
didn't
bus
care.
door weren't opening.
No,
Do you
I
understand?
don't
He
think
would have
was
very.
scared.
He would have been.
I'm being so honest. I have
He would've met his
genuinely
maker that day
think
still.
Habib. No, bro, man's from them Dagestan.
No, he's been on
He
smoke.
rolls
Bro,
in a big
He's
back.
Hold
from
on.
a war-torn
stricken.
country, bro.
Thank you, war
That's-
stricken.
Fam, fist fight
War-
is meaty to man.
Bro.
Meaty.
That is so meaty,
Bro,
bro.
but
He
you need
said,
to
I'm going,
understand.
he
Hold
said,
on.
I'll take this beating
He's-
out of pride.
No, bro.
Fam, there's cameras there as well.
20
He's
man
thinking,
down,
"Don't
bro.
matter."
20 man
Bro,
down.
I
fam.
know, guys.
They-
Let me tell you something. I know, man. I've been in situations, bro. I know, man. Physically, I can tell you that. I won't gonna say their names. I can tell you,
Yeah.
bro. They were not running for, bro.
No,
that-
I hear
yeah,
you,
if you
but-
know, if you
Aye,
know,
no
but
lie.
no.
I'll tell you a story quickly now. No, I'm gonna
No
say
names.
No, yeah. But he's a boxer that we know. I know him very well, and he's doing very well right about now. Man, been in the situation, never ran.
Bro.
Never, you know what I'm talking about.
If
Like bear man, like I've been like never ran, bro.
Are you listening?
So I'm saying if there's normal guys with pride, you don't think
if
Come
you
on, bro.
know, wait,
Come on,
I want
man.
to put a question to you all.
Go on.
If there were 8 man on you, and you know for sure none of them have shanks or guns, bro, I'm still staying. As long as I know
I'm not gonna
it ain't going past the fist fight.
Yeah.
I'm
That
staying,
God gave
bro.
me 10 toes for a reason. Fam. I come back with my 8 guys and then we do it properly. You understand?
Yeah,
Like,
that can run into as
That
well.
can run
Well,
too, but,
But sometimes
if I have
in a
to,
moment,
I'm taking
Oh, yeah,
3
just
out,
like,
No, but
and
okay.
then 5 are doing their
You're not
thing.
pressing me up like this, so like, I'm
No.
bitch,
When
man.
I
I
know
hear
it's-
you. I hear you.
Imagine you're pressed with your bitch, mate.
Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah.
way.
But
As
I
a
have to
man,
tell kids, I have
just
to
take
tell
this
kids on a
beating.
daily basis, you know, it's okay. You can walk, run away. You can come back later. It's okay. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
bro,
I can't
fuck that. I
spit
don't tell the
game
kids in my school
mic,
that.
innit? But
I heard
Yo,
that.
if he hits you, hit him harder. What the hell?
No, I hear what you're saying to me. There's certain battles for certain days, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
of
I'm
course.
just saying, when you get pushed into a certain corner like that, like Habib obviously got stopped. I'm not saying, but
Yeah.
respectfully, if you know no one was there, I know man was getting off that bus, bro.
No,
Are you mad?
okay,
like,
but
are you mad? Like,
going-
come on.
Going back to the Masvidal thing, I like both sides of it. I like the fact that Masvidal said it weren't me, and I like the fact that Kobe said I'm gonna see you in court because like it just builds into that whole Kobe thing. Like
How-
this is just a game.
How
fam.
do you rate though? Because obviously Kobe's talking. Like, you get me? Like he's talking
He's
shit.
talking like he's the
Now, but now he's actually snitching. Like you get me? Like
Bro, he's been snitching though.
But you don't care about that. He said
Bro,
that.
you need to
You
understand.
suck.
Yeah.
You suck.
But like, he
yeah,
was
you see
talking
it.
shit. Like, so like, if you're talking
But
shit,
okay, but you know what it is,
Bro,
yeah?
you gotta
They
back
just
it up,
they
bro.
just made crazy money because of the nonsense he was
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
So like I think Masvidal know, to be honest, bro, honestly, do you want to know my honest opinion?
Yeah.
I think it's all a game. I think it's
You
all a
think
game.
he's still up to now.
Bro, I think Masvidal is involved in the game, bro. I think Masvidal has already got this street image, yeah? So like it kind of just builds into that whilst also building into Kobe's reputation. I don't believe it. I think these men are still friends.
Nah,
Genuinely,
nah,
bro. I think they're still friends, bro.
Man said
Honestly,
still
bro.
friends.
I
Before
think
the
it's
fight,
all a
I
big
was
game.
like,
I think it's all a
maybe.
game. I think it's
No,
all a
before
big
the
game.
fight, I was like,
It's
maybe,
WWE with them, man.
maybe, but after no.
For me, it's
Court
WWE with them,
charges,
man. It's
Court
WWE, bro.
charges. Dana don't want all of that. That's long. That's long for Dana.
This is
you
fully
know.
real still. I think it's fully
Yeah.
real. Bro.
Bro, no. Dana don't want all that.
Either way,
Trust
it's
me.
funny, innit? You know what I'm
Cool,
saying?
but
It's-
I'm telling you, they know all the police thing. Long.
Yeah.
Trust me, he's got to answer that. They're professional fighters, you know. You know when you fight for organization, it's
No, yeah,
political.
I
That
hear that.
paperwork in it is long.
But think about what
Dana's
it
got-
does
and
for
they're- and they're
Masvidal.
big. It's massive.
It just
It's a gangster.
builds into
Street
his
gangster.
image. You
Of
understand?
course, this is what I do. I'm Scarface, bro.
Psh.
I never lose. Even when you think I lose, I don't lose. Now people think he's won, innit?
Yeah.
Moving on.
What do you think about Nate though? You see Nate.
Shout out to my guy,
You
Nate.
say,
man.
why? How you snitching on yourself?
It's true.
It's like,
But Masvidal knew this was coming. He's not really snitching on yourself. He's just basically saying, I told you, bruv. Bro, it's not really snitching. It's like, bro, you all know it's me. I'm going to play not guilty in court. Of course I'm going to do that. I'm just going to play this long shit out.
Yeah, of course.
But, because I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. That's what I think he's trying to do. But, guess what? Because remember, Masvidal's richer than Kobe, bro. He's been paid contractually wise. Yeah. So, he's probably thinking, come on, money than you, bitch. You get me? So,
maybe not after this, though. Bro, he might just take man's purse or something. Like, it's something. Could be. But the thing is, as well, yeah, like the one thing with Masvidal is like, if you're gonna do it, innit? Don't just chip a man's tooth, because he didn't just chip your tooth 2 weeks ago. Man laid you down and punched you up for 25 minutes. If you're gonna do it, like at least knock man out or something. Huh? No, but like, he sucker punched him. If you're gonna sucker punch, man, I'm expecting him to finish, man. You understand? Like, at least knock a man down, bro. Like, what the hell? It's Kobe, fam. Kobe gets knocked down regularly, fam. Like, you should have at least knocked man down if you're gonna sucker punch, man. You know what I'm saying?
Get in the chair, smashing on him.
Yeah, bro. Man wants to see hardcore match, bro.
Hardcore match.
You understand? Yeah. Mankind and all them, man. Chairs and stamps and all this. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
If you're gonna do it.
Do it. Like, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. All right, let's move on. Eddie Hearn says he's got great respect for Dana White and says what he's doing in MMA is like what Matchroom is doing in boxing. Do you not agree?
Yes.
Matchroom, Matchroom's, it's a good promotion. Yeah.
Bro, he's Eddie Hearn is setting himself up to take over as the next biggest promoter in the boxing industry.
Big facts. That's facts.
He's done an amazing, but he says he steals a lot of stuff that Dana's
He said
done.
that?
Yeah. He says it like he's open with it.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it as well. But yeah.
You think Eddie's the
I
man?
do like Eddie.
So do I.
And what he's kind of.
He's a realist as well. He's proper
and
man.
he's
realist.
innovative within the boxing, out of the promoters within boxing. Like,
And
he'll
he
try new things. So.
Yeah, like I said, and he really tries to make the fights happen. He's a bit like Dana. He does no nonsense. Why is he fighting him? And he means it when he kind of says it.
I can see them two working together as well. Can you, Dana and Eddie? I can see that.
Down the future.
Depends
because Dana wants to get into boxing. Remember, he's been said it from a
But
long
wasn't he
time.
working with Floyd on that?
There was something about that, but
who knows? Yeah, who knows? All right, I'll move on. Paul Felder says it's going to take a strong freak grappler to beat Usman, but Hamza still has more to prove. If he kills Gilbert Burns, does he have more to prove?
Oh, no. If he he goes out there and he does some Hamzat shit. No.
What if it takes him 5 rounds?
If it takes him 5 rounds?
Wins decision.
It just makes
It
it
just
more
shows
interesting.
It's only a 3-round
But he
fight.
wins
Innit?
the decision.
It's 3-round fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3
3-round
rounds.
fight.
Sorry.
Bro, I'm choo. I'm on the Chimaev train, fam, so I don't
So
want to say too much.
even
understand,
if
but-
it goes decision and he wins it, it still shows he's up there, innit? Yeah.
If he beats Gilbert Burns,
Because it could just be,
that's crazy.
it could just be a stylistic fight where it's just difficult for him to look good, but he can look good against us. You know what I mean?
But also, like, Gilbert
That
Burns is
happens,
very good.
Very good.
Like, Gilbert Burns is at the top of the division. for a
He
reason.
got knocked out by Dan Hooker.
Who?
That was-
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, man. See, you
Bro,
can't look at it like that. You can't look at it like that.
You have to improve as well. You do
Since
improve.
he's come to welterweight, bro, he's
No
been a
one.
He's
killer,
been on
fam.
smoke.
Yeah, he was on a
He's
mad
been on
streak.
smoke.
He was on a mad
The
streak.
only person
Your
is
weight
Usman.
I'm not hearing
division
it.
It does matter,
can
though.
matter,
Yeah.
bro.
If sometimes you're on the
Because he was
weight-
killing himself
For
to get down to that weight.
145ers beating at 170s, don't talk
No,
to
it
me.
happens though, bro. It does happen.
Don't talk to
It
me.
does happen.
No,
Trust
bruv,
me.
When you struggle to get down to weight,
Look at
sometimes
Oliveira,
you suck
bro.
your weight.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
That's a
talk
You
great
suck
example.
your weight, bro. You suck your weight and you're drained. And
Oliveira
you're tired.
changed like completely,
Look-
though, along with the change of
His
weight.
stand-up was got better. That's facts.
Gilbert is
Stand-up-
the same
stand-up got
person
a
he
lot
was.
Look at
Gilbert stand up.
Got a little
Gilbert
bit
stand-up's
better.
good, though.
Got a little bit better.
It's good.
Who was it that was supposed to be fight at light heavyweight? And he's retired now. But he was like a welterweight. Come on,
He was a
man.
welterweight.
And he was supposed to fight John Jones. And
Oh, Rumble.
Rumble.
Oh,
Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Yeah, Rumble.
Bro,
Yeah,
look at
Rumble
him.
Was on smoke. Yeah, he was that welterweight.
Bro, he was at welterweight.
Bro. That's a man that like was really trying to suck himself out
Man
to
was
make the weight.
sucked all the water out of his
Gilbert
body.
Burns is probably a 155er, if you're honest. Like he just looks a bit
I
heavy
don't know,
now.
he's
No,
built,
he's a
man.
big
He's
guy,
stocky,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
But-
Not,
thick.
I
but
mean,
in terms of
at the
height
time,
and
maybe. At the
his
time,
head's
That's what I'm
big,
saying.
bro.
He's maybe
He wasn't sucking down to
he
get
looks
to
like he's
that
been on the
weight.
juice, fam.
Yeah, but
he's
got no neck
The
as well.
body, yeah.
He
He's
looks
got
like
that grappler's neck, fam.
Yeah.
That grappler's neck is scary, bro.
Nah, didn't it?
Yeah,
Can't
you
joke
can't
with
even choke
them,
him, man.
man.
Can't even choke him,
that,
man.
yeah.
Nah.
Can't-
Your arm won't
can't
go
get
around it. Arm
underneath.
won't go around it, bro.
Yeah. You got a neck cranking. Yeah,
Bro,
just neck
even
crank.
then, blood. Even then, fam. Man's ears is just built into the neck, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
mad.
Mad,
Mad.
that's all mad.
Can't even wear AirPods, blood.
Go with the overheads.
Yeah,
Go
only.
with the
blood.
overheads.
We kind of covered this earlier, but I'll say it again. Curtis Blaydes knows beating Miocic means more than a win over Cyril Gane and says he's the GOAT. Miocic, the heavyweight GOAT, meaning he's the GOAT.
Yeah, he was shook, like we said earlier. Yeah, they don't want any of that fight because it's a harder fight for him personally. Then gone.
A much
Yeah,
harder
I
fight.
think he's kind of he's scared it. I think
Skoo.
because he could have set it up because
Skoo.
laid him up, bro.
Skoo. He was out of it,
Man,
bro.
through the alley, man just
Yeah,
didn't
he
catch
did
it, fam.
just catch
Fumbled it.
Yeah, fumbled
Didn't even jump, bro. He looked at it.
Man's ball just went out of bounds.
See what out of bounds. See that layup I showed you earlier? Just threw it in the air.
Throwing
Mad,
air balls on layups in there.
mad.
Yeah, it wasn't good, man.
All right, cool.
Next.
Sean Strickland to face
Oh.
Alex Pereira.
Yes,
that's a great fight,
Yo,
by the way.
they are
fast tracking
They
him now.
want him up.
They're like, yeah, Izzy needs someone.
Is
We
he-
were talking about Kobe before, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, if Ferreira beats Strickland, yo,
He ain't gonna beat Strickland, man.
what?
He
That's
ain't gonna-
favourable. Look at everyone at middleweight.
That's very true.
That's
With-
his
and he's a better
favourite-
striker than
that's his
Strickland.
most favourable fight, bro. to
Yeah,
win.
yep.
Because
With
Strickland.
Strickland.
ain't gonna try and
Because
take him down.
Strickland ain't
But
really
it's gonna be like
a heavy grappler.
No,
You're
but
gonna
Strickland
say
does
boxes
it.
and
Mark
you're
J.
gonna say
Casey.
the Casey.
the Casey.
I hate you.
There
I
you
hate
go.
you. I hate you.
That's what it'll be like.
If he's
That's-
smart.
But that would be
No,
the-
but Sean's an idiot though.
No,
No,
he's
Sean
not,
don't-
bro.
No,
He's
Sean's
not,
an
man.
idiot.
That's all
Nah, he'll
pretend.
prove a
That's all
point
pretend.
fighter. What?
I
He's
feel like that's all pretend.
I feel like he's a.
Nah, he's like he gives me Gaethje vibes, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he's stubborn. Still,
Yeah,
like,
stubborn. Because he will tell the
world.
world's trying to tell me
Yeah.
that I can't beat this man standing up. He's that type of guy, bro.
In the sparring footage of him.
Oh,
tapping to the-
yeah.
to the
Arm lock.
arm thing.
What happened?
The standing straight arm
Yeah,
lock.
yeah,
Remember,
man, I didn't
man was
even
complaining.
know.
Oh, why are you doing
Yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Shouldn't have done that. I think Strickland wins though, personally, man. I've got to go with the British guy, man. Come on, man.
Strickland ain't
British
British.
American.
No, he's
Man
what?
says Strickland
American.
British,
What the
man.
fuck,
Strickland's
bro?
British.
That guy
Karen.
is a
Strickland's British?
straight American
He that redneck.
Trump
guy.
lover.
Why do I think Strickland's British?
What?
It's been a long
no.
weekend, bro. Let me not lie, fam.
Yeah,
No, alright, look, quick. Let me get up like the middleweight.
No, I
Rankings,
think
bro.
Strickland wins though, man.
Strickland's quite high up.
Who's Strickland been? Strickland
And
was
then
sparring
the
with
player
someone
one,
recently.
Strickland, like, look,
And he's
Pereira.
unranked.
Alright, Pereira's not ranked, yeah. Out of
That's mad.
And they
Oh,
gave him
Merson,
full.
Till, Uriah, all they could
He
have
got
gave
3
him.
man fourth.
No, they're violating. No, go
Three
down.
man
go
on
down.
fourth.
Go down.
I don't like that. Why they got 3 man
Gassing him.
fourth?
No, they're violating. Even Mun, they were not going to give him Munez. I get that. He was strangling him to death.
no,
I get that.
Gaston's fighting
Imov,
Imov.
I get
Gaston's
that.
fighting
Yeah,
Imov.
okay, cool. Who's booked?
Who's
Yeah,
no,
he
who's
is.
he fighting?
I can't remember. He's booked though. I see it the other day.
Okay.
Look it up. I know. I see it.
They would never.
Because he's not.
They wouldn't give him Weidman.
I think he's.
They could have done Shabazian. That ain't too bad.
Bruv, he's not
But
even ranked.
yeah,
For him to
Strickland.
go up
I
all
think
the way to
Strickland is a
4.
very good one.
How can you go to 4? What's going on with these rankings? Why is there
with a
4 people 4?
That's all. I don't even rate these. This is stupid, bro.
How does that even make sense? Have you seen these
I don't
rankings?
know, bro.
Connor started it, bro. Look at him.
Gonna start it, bro.
He said ninth, bro. And
Bro, Paulo
Didn't wanna
Costa
drop him
needs to.
out.
I know it's actually 9th and 10th now. They done it.
he actually put 8 for 9th.
Yeah, no, because
Where's
remember it was
Connor's
9th
ninth?
before.
Shout out to
They,
Connor,
they
man.
skipped it before. Do you remember? It was that
Yeah, no, but yeah, no, the Pereira fight though. Strickland. I think that's the most favourable still. I think that's very favourable still. Out of the people who are there.
No, I reckon I would have rather seen him against Paulo Costa. I feel like he's got a better chance against Paulo Costa. Because Paulo Costa is like, he's done, fam.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
He's done,
He's
you know.
done, bro. Bro, he's finished, blood. He drinks more than I do, fam.
He drinks more than I
he
do.
needs to hang up the gloves, blood. You get me?
No, he don't need to hang it up. He just needs to fight better and just take it serious. Because he's powerful.
Yeah,
man.
That ain't the right weight class for him. Like,
Whoa, he's made it. If he's disciplined, he can do it, innit?
Just discipline. I think he has
yeah,
a
but
discipline.
you don't have
issue.
the discipline, man. It's a bit
I
like
think he thinks he's a bad boy, innit?
Yeah.
And like, he's always got an attitude. Like, I got an attitude. I'm a bad boy. Actually, you're not even that guy, bro.
He's like Glover. You remember like when Glover was young? Glover was party man. It's the Brazilian thing, man. Do you man know any Brazilian people, bro? Bro, Brazilians party. Let me not lie to you, bro.
I do actually. I do,
bro.
I do.
If I bring you around my girl's family, fam, the way that these people party, it's different type of partying, bro. They'll go from 6 a.m. till 6 a.m., fam.
Jamaica,
them man don't stop,
Jamaica,
bro.
Though. Jamaica like party like that.
Bro, nah.
4-day party.
It's different, bro. It's different. It's different.
Like even the Colombians do that as well. Like them sort of South Americans.
Yeah, they love it. They love it.
still.
But that's what Glover said, innit? Glover was like, when I was young, I didn't take it serious. And I think Paulo Costa's a little bit like that. Like later on in life, when he calms down.
Look at every Brazilian footballer when they get money.
Yeah. Bro, Ronaldinho doesn't even have a passport, bro. You understand? Man went and
Robinho's not here no more, bro.
Yeah, where is Robinho? What happened to Robinho, blood?
He's in prison, bro.
So, yeah, of course he is. Leicester guy,
What
man.
happened to him again?
Let's
Yeah,
not even for this, bro.
It's
That's not for the radio. You
It's
know
an
them
after
ones.
thing still.
That's a mad thing. Yeah, leave
Do
it.
you know what I mean? Like, it's
The young situation.
Man,
Lil,
man, embarrassing.
Lil.
Man. I can't even. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Lil R. Kelly.
Alright, cool. Next.
Let's move on. No, we're gonna start.
Same girl.
No, we're not going to start. Conor McGregor arrested. Vehicle seized on dangerous driving charges in Ireland.
I'm not having it. I'm not
Why is all
having
these
it.
guys getting arrested? What happened in 1 week?
They won't let me.
They're letting Conor out.
They did.
Yeah,
He pressed his bell in it.
But
I got his Bentley.
Have you seen
bro,
the footage?
I'm just waiting for who's gonna be next, bro.
Have you seen the
I ain't
footage?
seen the footage proper. I
What,
saw
of
a
him
little
driving?
clip, like,
Oh,
he looked there, look.
he's in the slow lane. Man's driving fast.
But he might have been speeding that way.
Yeah,
back.
hopefully,
You
innit?
get
Like
me?
that's what I hope, bro. But fam, why do they sell these cars if you can't drive it fast, blood?
Yeah,
Let's take it to the
What?
track.
Yeah.
He also take it to the track.
Nah, man. Bro, Lau Conor, man. it's-
Anal with that.
Bro,
type of
he
shit.
made he's making so much money. Yeah, they just need to say, look, sorry, innit? Like we pulled you over. We shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you're Conor McGregor, right? They let him get away with punching up an old man, fam. You understand? They let him get away with punching up an old man. I worry more about the old man than I do about him driving on a motorway that fast. Like it's calm, man. Just let man whatever.
Do his thing. What do you think? Nothing. Just Conor, innit? Conor just be Conor.
It depends. Man should just grease man off.
Not that
You get
deep,
me?
innit? Grease man up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
yeah,
officers
pause,
sometimes-
like, yeah.
Might have a strict officer everywhere. He's not trying
Yeah.
to. There's some law-abiding citizens out here everywhere.
Connor's
Yeah,
so
so
rich. Connor's so rich, man. Could have just dropped in his month wage there and said,
Nah, like you know when you buck the
wrong
booty.
one.
You know when you buck
Yeah.
booty, fam.
That's what I just said.
You know when you buck booty.
Traffic
yeah.
feds are notorious
Hey,
as well.
Nah, they're anal, you know.
Hey.
They're
will
looking
dip
at
slip
your
car.
tire.
I bucked a booty
Fred,
recently,
dip
bro.
slip.
I bucked a booty recently,
I said dipstick.
bro.
Yeah, they do, bro.
Bro.
They try to check your
You know the man
oil.
says,
Bro.
pull the
Yeah,
the
pull
thing,
your
let me
bonnet.
see- Let me
Yeah.
see water
I
come onto
just-
your
yeah,
windscreen,
bro.
blood.
I just
get
came
on it,
out.
bro.
I just came out of the
Okay.
garage, yeah. And you know the garage, like they turn off your lights.
Yeah, bro, they're serious, bro.
So it's like late in it. Come out now, driving about a bit. I forget my lights ain't on. Pulls me for that, bro. I've never smoked in my life, bro. This Donny, I wind down the window, he's telling me he can smell weed, bro. I just laughed at him.
Like, you have to get out of the car and close the door quickly. Still, they can't open the door. Then you know the ones there. You have to learn that
Bro,
one.
nah, I don't smoke, bro. Like, you can't tell me you can smell weed, bro.
I said, I don't know what you can smell.
Moody
fam.
was just on one, fam.
Yeah, bro.
They
They definitely didn't run that one with Conor. Bro, they pulled him over to take a picture. Let's not lie to ourselves, man. Come on, bro. I would do the same thing if I was a Fed fam.
All right, well, let's move on. Nate Diaz publicly requests to be released and says he's got shit to do.
Yeah.
He says he's got shit to do. I got shit to do. Fucking with me, Dana.
What he's been saying, he wants a fight in it, and they're booking him. Nothing.
Yeah, he does.
But he wants Dustin, innit?
Yeah,
I
he
don't know why
try-
they don't just make it.
Yeah,
You
even
think they're trying to
at
long out his
170, they
contract
should.
like on a proper
I
for a
told you
reason?
this. Yeah. I told you this last time. They're just trying to hold it on to a good card, good like right time. You know what I mean? Like,
Do
They're
you?
just
I
trying to-
think they want to give him to Conor. I think that's what they. I think in Dana's plans, that was the ideal
it
plan.
was. He was trying to book
that
that.
makes
He was.
sense.
He
Yeah.
was saying it subliminally before.
Yeah.
But Conor don't want that yet.
No, that's not. Conor don't want that.
And Conor just don't want that yet.
I don't think Conor wants it generally.
No, he does. He does.
No,
he
I
don't
don't
mind
think
it.
so. Still,
Makes
no.
money.
No, he
At
said- I
170,
swear
he
he does.
No.
I swear
He does. It makes
It's
him
just
money.
talk, man.
He don't care if he wins or loses. It just makes him money. I think he just wants it later. Connor's literally got
That's
gold
Connor's, like-
ambition.
Let's get the
my,
title first.
my money is
Yeah.
dying here. I
Yeah.
need something.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
Nate,
they
come
can make
let's
that
do
fight
this.
anytime, innit?
Anytime, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
what like literally.
It's like Floyd Pacquiao. Like that's just
Yeah, yeah.
always. They always got that one.
He wants the gold now. He's like, well, I've got a little bit of youth in me, the little bit of movement that I got
But he's
left.
going for the wrong gold, fam. This was
Bro, I don't know. I know Femi sat here last time and was saying he's got a chance. I think he's got a chance, though. That first round.
I hear you saying.
That's what I said. The first 2
after that
minutes.
first 2 minutes,
That's
it
what I
gets
said.
very
Peak.
sticky.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
You
what
better
I
give it-
said. Because it's not great with cardio.
2 minutes out of 25.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
That's what
allow
I'm
it,
giving him
man.
though. First 2.
But that's what we gave Masvidal as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same type of thing.
Yeah,
When
and
did
Masvidal
you
didn't get it done over 50 minutes, bro.
Yeah. But
Like-
yeah, okay, cool. But
Yeah, that's true.
there's so many fights they can make
his
for
time.
Conor.
Usman said, "Get back in there, bro.
For real,
I want to knock you out."
For real, that's true.
Who could Nate fight? Dustin, Conor, Masvidal. Who else?
I can't lie. A fight that I would love to see, but it would never happen, is Nate versus Max. Just because they both throw down, bro.
At 170 as well.
that'd
Just
be
let Max just go up.
Just let Max be heavy as fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Max a little
Because
pot
they
belly.
throw. That's the only reason. Like,
Yeah, them man
it's
do
gonna
throws.
be a
And they both
boxing
got
slugfest.
fucking cardio.
Yeah.
So it'd just be crazy. They both
Oh,
have blood all
shit.
over
Can I just
them.
give one of my fights away?
That'd be mad.
That one would be horrible.
Yeah, that's a
I don't
nice
know,
one.
man. I don't know. I think he has to. I think I want to see him in there with Dustin at 170. I think if Dustin's going to move up to 170, like they're saying, let me see him against Nate Diaz and at 170. That's what I would like to see.
No, fair enough.
I think that's a great fight.
All right, oh, I like that. All right, cool. Darren Till sold on Tom Aspinall as future champion. Says he would play with John Jones. And this, let me go first here. So I know I read the question, but this one bit me, bro. I don't give a fuck. People need to stop shitting on my guy, bro. I don't give a fuck if he's got problems outside of the octagon.
Why did you
When he
like
goes
John
into-
so much?
No, you can't disrespect, man.
I'm not disrespecting him, but
He
that
is
is
the
a
GOAT
disrespectful
of UFC.
statement.
If you had a goat's head on it, it would be Connor's head for money, but for actual mixed martial arts skill, it would be fucking Johnny Bones Jones, bro. Don't ever. No one at home. You're not arguing with me. This is a statement right here. This is no argument. He changed UFC.
Wait.
He made people have to be literally
Did you just put your
legit.
hand up?
I put my hand up like a good boy in the classroom, bro. Bro, listen, man, I got it's work in about 8 hours. Fam. I'm mentally preparing myself for the long week ahead, fam. No, but
Sir.
you understand, Mr. Green, fam. No, but what do you call it? Now, what? So, what you think? John over Habib?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
most people
By a
do.
million miles. And it's not even
But
close.
do you know what?
Because
Though?
he has better skill set
Resume as
all
well.
over.
Resume.
And resume.
He
Habib
stood-
left
look
too
how-
quick.
Look, longevity.
And he killed everyone.
How-
And Hamza made a very good point on this, bro. He made a very good point. Even Usman's got nothing. None of these men have got nothing because John has the resume. He killed, like you just said.
Usman is about cause
Everyone.
of John, fam.
Yeah, see?
He even
Thank you.
said it, fam.
Thank you.
He said he saw John.
There you go.
Because they used to be colleagues.
Yep.
Yeah.
They said,
Yep.
no, we ain't
No.
ever doing this. But
What?
they used to wrestle together. He saw him down the line a few years later.
He said,
with
what?
the belt. He said, oh, he did
What?
that. Yeah, I'm doing that.
What?
You get me? So
John changed
Ram,
it.
John,
Do you
John
know what
changed
it
the game.
literally
John's
made
the
you
reason
be-
man watches
Alright.
this.
Thank
still.
you.
Nice true.
Thank you.
John is the
He made
reason
it
I'm
fun. He
here.
made it fun.
fam.
Thank
I
you.
ain't gonna
He-
lie.
and he's never lost. And I don't care about when people bring up the Reyes. He's bored.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy loves cocaine and fights Gustafsson on 2 weeks with no training. So you think he cares about Reyes? Man,
That's
man,
true,
like,
that's true.
bro, I'm bored, bro. Bro,
Listen,
anytime
the top-
he takes
the
a
top-
real fight serious, he kills them. If he says Gustafsson 2 killed, kick Daniel Cormier and said into oblivion. When he says I'm gonna come and kill you now, bro, he's gonna kill you, bro. When you
Aye.
piss him off like that, but if you don't care, because he
It's
even
just what
said
it
it on the
is.
Reyes fight, I'm a bit bored now. There ain't no real contestants.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know, man.
But Tom, that'll be a good fight.
It'll be a good fight. It'll be a
You
good
know-
fight. I don't think it's gonna be a wash.
but Tom don't
a
beat
whitewash,
him.
But I'm not gonna
Now,
beat him.
do you know what I think Darren Till is saying? Because everyone here is saying that Tom Aspinall has the chance to become the champion. Yeah,
that's facts.
I just think if you look at Tom Aspinall's skill set, the boxing, the movement, the wrestling, the jiu-jitsu, I think he's got a package. His package, if he continues to improve, because he's still young, he has a chance that if him and John Jones meet in a couple of years' time, John Jones' skill set is wearing down a little bit. Tom Aspinall's in his prime.
Yeah, you can catch
I can
him
see him. I can see him
yeah.
killing. I can see him killing
Yeah,
John
well, that's
Jones.
what, any fight, you can always catch a fight at the right time.
No, but I don't know another heavyweight off the top of my head that I can think of right now. But like, I'm not saying that other people can do that to John Jones, even with John Jones' skill set deteriorating. But Tom Aspinall, I can see that happening. I can see him beating John Jones because of the skill set that he has.
Put it like this: from when I saw Vitor Belfort, Belfort, sorry, then he put his arm in that dirty arm triangle. And he said, my arm popped.
You know what it is?
He said my arm popped.
And then he
He
finished
says
him
after.
later,
And then he finished him.
But
Savage, man.
I feel like
he said, what, you try to finish me? I'm not even going to fuck you up, but I'm finishing you, bro.
I blame that on the cocaine blood. You understand? I feel like, fam, if he was not, you know what I'm
Back
saying?
then, there was no
Fam,
USADA.
Bro, if he is on the cocaine blood, then, boy, you can break both of my arms, fam. Man's still here. I got 2 legs. You understand? That's what I think. But anyway.
That's TRT.
Belfort.
Belfort was on.
Bro, that's when a man grabbed his arm.
Yeah, because it was because there was no USADA then. There was no USADA.
Fam, at 205. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
there was no
Vitor
USADA.
was never a 205, bro, until he jumped on the steroids.
Yeah, so.
Those were the serious days, man. I miss those
But
days.
Tom can be champ, definitely. I'm a big Tom Aspinall fan.
Yeah.
Big. I just feel like he's young. You just gotta wait. Not young, but he's young where you gotta just wait for Jones to exceed. If you're smart, just you tell the UFC, just leave me right to the last moment if I have to face that.
Like,
guy.
he's a
But-
fighter, bro. He's gonna want to challenge. You get me?
Aspinall.
Otherwise, you're not the
Yeah,
real champ.
yeah,
Like,
Well, why did
No,
you
I
call
don't.
that title?
Yeah,
Russell?
I don't know. Man. I think
Don't
Aspinall's
do
doing
that.
it right still.
Yeah, he's doing it right. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I'm not saying he's scared.
Yeah.
I'm saying you just do it right.
Bro, you need to understand.
That's why I call that tie.
Man's
That's
been
my-
training boxing with Tyson Fury's camp from young.
Yeah.
Man's been doing jiu-jitsu from young. Man's serious,
Yeah,
man. He's
he's
got
proper.
serious
He's
skill
proper,
set.
he's
Like
The man.
he's gonna take over and dominate at some point. But
100.
whether John
Alright.
Jones he fights him, I don't know, man.
All right, cool. Molly McCann down to fight Valentina Shevchenko. If Santos drops out, I would love to be the Michael Bisping.
Cool. It's probably other people they would put before.
You think so, though?
Because she's not ranked, innit?
Not after I DM Dano.
You think?
He's gonna do
After I
it.
DM
That's why I
Dano.
said I had one for you because you think he could just put her as a standby, not even standby, because of her hype, her little mini hype behind with Paddy.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I guess so, but we know how that ends, bro. Like,
All right, cool.
there's no point in her doing that. Like, you better you just win 2 or 3 more fights.
Yeah, work on the
hype.
skill set a bit more. You get me?
the hype.
Yeah, rather than
build
rushing.
a hype, and then maybe that fight works later on. Because right now you're getting smoked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. All right, let's just move on from that. Paige Van Zandt set to headline first BKFC card in London, July 9th.
Yeah,
I'll be
man.
honest, it doesn't really interest me, bro.
You going?
It depends how much tickets are.
That's what you care about.
Really?
It's a price
It
range.
really
Wait,
doesn't
depending.
bother me, fam.
Yeah, if it's a little change, you know, man, a little slide.
Donny,
But
Donny thinks that if it's in London, it's not going to be in the O2.
If it's there, man can get in, then cool with it.
I was like, oh, it is. All right.
Yeah,
I see you, Lankz.
I ain't paying to see Paige Van Zandt, bro.
A headline as well.
Mate, I might, not even for the fight, though. Just
see
buff,
it.
innit?
Just to be in the VIP lounge
Yeah.
after, be like, yo.
Where's your boyfriend at? Bellator.
He double legs you, blood. He double legs him.
Double legs him. Double legs him.
Damn.
Oh, shit. All right. Habib Nurmagomedov says he thinks all welterweights should refuse to fight Kobe Covington regarding the Masvidal.
That weren't him, blood. That was that Ali Baladala.
That's what his name. Abdelaziz.
Abdelaziz.
That guy's annoying, blood, and he just looks ugly as well. Like, there's so much about him to hate.
He just looks ugly. He looks like a little alien.
Yeah.
He does, though.
Bro, he's
Little
making
Martian.
a lot of fucking money, blood.
But he's got the
Freezer.
best fighters.
Yeah,
He's the best manager.
He's the
in it.
manager for everyone, blood. He's everyone.
It's actually mad.
He picked
innit?
up
How do you
Hamza.
manage
except for
everything?
Ngannou. It's
Well,
funny.
He's got Hamza. Yeah, Hamza's under there.
It must be just because the Muslim thing, that they're all Muslims. That he gets all the.
Has he really got Hamza?
He's got Hamza.
Bro, listen, fam. I need
I don't know.
to reach out to him. That's what I need to reach out to.
Yeah, I remember Hamza said in the
Need to
interview
get-
I called. Yeah.
Ali,
But
That's crazy.
He said I'm gonna kill everybody.
But yeah, so yeah.
Question?
What
What was the question, sorry?
How's his accent? So
Fam,
easy
that fucking
That-
sorry,
all the
that,
world
He's so laid back.
laid back. Do you watch the Ariel thing?
Oh,
It's one of the
they shouldn't fight Kobe.
Nah, Darren Till just takes the piss on Ariel, fam.
Habib's just
Ariel,
taking-
pay us, Ariel.
Oh yeah, that was funny still.
It's a good interview.
Did you watch the one with Smo and Cejudo?
Yeah, I watched that. That made me laugh still.
I like
It's the way.
You might even get
Triple
into
C.
it. Are you gonna get into it?
What's that?
Hamza on Schmo with Triple
Nah, I
C.
don't think you watched it.
I didn't watch
You
it.
ain't
no.
watched it?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh, I'll leave it. I'll
Yeah.
leave it until you finish.
All right, cool. Right. Yeah. So, what do you think about Habib? Well, tweeting that. Do you think people should not stop fighting Kobe because of the way he's going on?
Most fighters don't want to fight Kobe anyway, to be honest.
Yeah,
because they get
Because they get banged up, blood.
Yeah. At welterweight, yeah, that's not a good fight for a lot of people. But in terms of for the reasoning,
That's not justified, man.
To talk
What?
about
Because
man's kids. and that.
because he called feds because my man's he talked about his kids and then man, come on, man.
yeah.
What are we doing here, bruv?
Connor's been doing
D-Rod
that.
called
Yeah, I'm
it.
saying.
D-Rod called it.
Connor's been Connor
Bro.
went dark. If you're gonna do that, you gotta ban Connor, bro. Because Connor went dark
Man
in
said
that.
ban
Habib.
Connor.
Con-
Connor's got a
Fam, man went
died
for a
in.
whole religion,
Yeah,
He
bro.
went through the whole
Yeah,
religion, bro.
true.
What did you
Bro,
say? One of the
like-
darkest things he says.
Yeah.
What did-
Salaam alaikum.
Yeah,
Wait.
that was mad. Even when he talked about Dustin's
Dustin.
missus.
Yeah, missus.
it was
Nah, that
yeah,
one was the
shit.
funniest one. So
Wow.
tell your Jezebel of a wife to get out my DMs. Fam, what? Fam, no, that one. And man sitting there with a
Jezebel.
broken
Yeah.
leg. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that's the
Different.
best interview of all time, by the
Yeah,
way.
the after party.
Undefeated, that
Out
interview
there
still.
after party.
My shit just
Wait.
split, Joe.
What did Masvidal even say about... Sorry, what did Kobe say about Masvidal's kids? Just said he's a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, and that his wife, look after.
Bro, he
his
probably
kids.
is a deadbeat dad, fam. You understand? What the hell?
Man
Bro,
said
man's
probably
out in the street still at big age, 37. Bro, he ain't looking after his kids, fam. What? Like, man.
All right, let's move on from that one then. James Gallagher out of Bellator Bantamweight World Grand Prix. Just I'll brief through that. Just to let you know if you didn't know, he got injured, I believe.
Yeah.
He's not going to win anyway, unfortunately.
Back to another discussion. Joe Rogan warns Conor McGregor about calling out Kamaru Usman. Be careful what you ask for. After the Conor McGregor interview on Mac Life just for UFC 27, the London card. So, yeah.
Oh, for sure, it can go left still.
That's not a good fight for him still.
It can go very left. Like, very left.
If Usman destroys him like that, knocks him out like that, Conor is literally
I don't even know.
Then he fights Nate Diaz,
I
bro.
don't know if he knocks him out. I think that's a ragdoll him.
Who,
bro.
Kamaru?
If he
Yeah,
knocks
I
him
think
out,
that he's gonna just have him on the floor and just beat his face off.
Bro,
like,
Yeah.
that's how I see it going. Like if it goes very left for McGregor, that's how I see it going. Bro.
Yeah, it ain't going to go past 2 rounds. Like, if Conor doesn't win in the first exchange or the first couple minutes of the fight, then Kamaru's gonna grab him and he's gonna throw him down on his. Did you see the power driver in the UFC the other day?
Oh,
who
was it?
Who was it? Man just picked man up and just said, "Blah, dash on your head, fam."
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
can't
what.
remember who it was,
That's
yeah,
how-
Usman will do that to Conor McGregor, but he will actually land on his. Bro,
I'm not
Conor's
gonna
been
lie,
through.
though.
Bro, Conor's been through it, you know.
Conor has the best interview, bro. Like even in that interview, he just fails to impress me, bro. I really enjoy when
It's
this
a goat,
guy's
man.
new got a new
Yeah,
interview
yeah.
out. Man said he's boxing sloppy.
Yeah.
Are you mad? Bro, he's funny, you know. But he talks such like a king. When he's breaking down and analyzing something, he just talks like he's like Henry VIII, bro. Like, bro, like he's ancient, like he's God, bro. I don't care what he
But
says.
that's why I'm saying you gotta
He
try to
just
give
breaks
my
it
man a
down.
speed.
He's funny, bro. He is funny. Like,
Conor's the goat, man.
man said his grappling is not good.
What's there to be scared of? Like, I said, what's there to be scared of? Bro, a lot, fam. Like,
Man's pound for pound king, cuz.
Probably the best of all
Shit.
time waterweight.
And you're just,
That's just rubbish in
Fuck you know. Anyway, let's move on. Benson Henderson resigns for Bellator and will fight Pete Aquili in Dublin, September.
Healy's
Congratulations.
running, bro. He was supposed to fight Kane, wasn't it?
What happened? I'm about to say, Kane. He's running.
Yeah, I
Pete
don't know.
Aquili's running. What's going on,
No, but
Kane?
you know what I don't rate it though is because obviously you pulled out the fight. I don't know what it was for, if it was injury or whatever. But then to not have man trained for the camp, be ready for the camp, and then you pull out a couple days before.
It's not good.
and then you re-sign to fight someone else.
He
Yeah,
saw
that's bullshit.
He saw
bro.
where
That
he
is-
was training, bro.
That is bullshit, bro.
He was
Yeah,
training.
You
He's
say,
the
sorry,
time.
Hamza, you say,
Yeah,
"Ah,
time.
He was training with the Smash Bros, bro.
He said, man, man's out there with receiving them, man.
Smash
Man's
Bros.
really putting in the work, fam. Yeah, shouts out to
But no,
Kane.
man, I can't rate that though. Still, I can't rate that. Still, yeah.
And that's heartbreaking for someone like Kane because you train so hard, you're kind of up there as well. Like, you get me, that fight would have took him over the edge in a weird way because Queeley's got a little backing.
Yeah,
obviously. So, you know, if you win that fight, your name becomes a little bit more known out there. Yeah, so. Yeah,
What can you do?
What can you
Isn't
do?
it?
Yeah. All right. What about Benson Henderson quickly resigning though? Like, he's, you know, bothered.
Is what it is, but nothing's the
like that.
same.
All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Just because he's in Bellator, that's why you say that. Hamzat Samayev says it would be easier to smash Zero Wrestling Adesanya than Usman. I'll squeeze his head off.
Yeah, you touched it. You touched it. Still, that's what I was gonna.
Oh,
say.
that one.
Yeah, when he said that, he squeezed his head off. I was laughing, bro.
He's the best. And you would. And you know it's true. And you know it's
He
true.
give his back to
Yep.
Whittaker.
Yeah, it would-
If it was me, I squeeze his head off.
Why are you laughing? Don't laugh. Don't laugh though. Don't laugh.
Nah, it's the way he says it.
Don't laugh.
It's
I don't want no
facts.
one to laugh though. These
the way
lot
he
can't.
says
These lot
it.
can't laugh. Because when I'm telling a man about Izzy, he destroys Izzy in one round. Man, them are not listening to me.
Oh, shit.
He will kill Izzy
One
in
round.
one round. Easy.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
No,
you know what? You know,
you're such an Izzy hater for something.
Yeah, like,
DJ will just
I
keep
don't.
away.
Izzy, you don't
disagree.
wrestle.
I don't
You
disagree.
can't wrestle a man like that and have no
you can't
wrestling.
beat-
And I watch man pick up Ji Liang Lee, walk round the ring and say, nah. And bro, you're not getting out of nothing. Once he slams you, bro, you're fucked, bro. You
You're not
are
wrong. He
fucked.
ain't wrong still.
You
He's
are
not
fucked.
wrong.
You don't have no. Your defense don't care how good against the cage. You're fucked. Man will ram his hand round the cage and ram it, crank your neck. You don't even need to fucking get it under your chin, bro. I'm telling you, there's levels to that, bro. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
he's not, bro. Put it like this: if I had seen Izzy excel in it, like how even Stamp Fairtex has excelled in the way getting out of things, he's right. Robert Whittaker took his back way too much.
Wait, no.
Robert Whittaker twice or three
No,
times.
Izzy's-
He's just not a good grappler where he's good at jiu-jitsu.
No.
legit
Izzy's
like that.
jiu-jitsu has improved. His defensive jiu-jitsu has improved. When he was in the guard position, who was he in the guard position against? And he was throwing up triangles.
No,
Was it- weren't Vittori, it was the fight before.
Kelvin.
Kelvin Gastelum.
Gastelum.
Oh,
Kelvin.
yeah. Okay, fair enough. It was against Kelvin, innit? It was against Kelvin. He threw up a triangle. He threw up a couple submission attempts in the guard position just to escape. So he's improved. Don't get twisted. He's improving in his
I
jiu-jitsu.
believe you're improving. You should be
But-
improving.
But
To that level, though.
yeah.
It's not even I'm an Izzy
Shemaev's
hater, bro.
levels
You
is
man
different.
just thinks I'm easy. I just said you run into the wrong person.
Bro,
Yeah.
whenever
Levels,
we
levels,
hear,
levels.
Whenever we hear Izzy's name come up, bro, you're not on the right side of it, bro. You're always on this side.
It's
of
like
it.
him
Right.
and Cody. It's like him and
I'm
Cody.
not.
You
I just
are,
see, because
bro.
you know why? He's connected to Shemaev. That's why. And
Yeah,
I'm
we on the train.
realistic.
We on the train still.
I'm on that train.
No,
I'm
I
realistic.
do.
I just see a big hole in Izzy's game. That's it.
I wouldn't say it's a hole,
Bro,
bro.
Whittaker
like-
you see what Shemaev said?
Yeah.
Was, that's why you laugh so hard, because what he is validation. You don't laugh unless there's validation behind certain things someone says. You laugh
No,
because you can
laugh
see it.
because you're like,
If he
he's
takes
fucking
his back,
hilarious.
yeah, but if he takes his back,
Smash.
he's not
No,
popping
no,
off
no.
his head.
There's a high chance that you'll pop.
He'll pop,
not
like,
pop
he'll
his
pop-
head off, but like you
literally,
get
no,
me.
he'll pop his head off. yes. And I'm not saying
That's the head's
literally, but
coming
you
off.
know what I mean. Like, he's tapping, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's because he just hasn't got that level of. I even
But you
think
know
if
what-
he runs into Munez and it
Yeah,
gets
Rimz
like
is
that,
probably.
I was
could
gonna
be
say there's
problems.
not
It's
many
just
wrestlers in that
striking.
division.
Oh, how?
it's just he's
yeah.
striking.
But
Izzy
Hamzat
can light him
striking
up.
looks deep.
Like, if Izzy beats Munez, I can see that way more. And I'm like,
But-
I could see that
But
happening.
Chimaev
'Cause
striking.
Izzy is that good. Izzy's that good.
What were you saying? Chimaev can striking wise. he
Strike
kind
him,
of-
push him up on the fence, and then just pin him, clinch him, pick him up. Then look at your champ. Bow. Oh, no.
Bro, if he
You get me,
picked-
fam? You know,
if he
bro,
picked up
no.
and walked Izzy around the ring, that's
Bruv.
You
different
know, we've only seen Shemaev really like throw one real punch, like
against regular
No.
man.
in the
He
UFC.
can
yeah.
strike though. I've seen him strike.
So like,
I've seen
you
him
say,
strike.
you say
That was a serious
can
banner
strike.
against
I've seen
Murph.
Brave.
Wasn't it
Everything else
Murkoff?
is
The guy that he
Murkoff,
couldn't
yeah.
wrestle in Brave, and then like he literally was struggling with the wrestling at one point, and then he just
So,
knocked
like,
his man out, blood. I'm just saying I've seen other clips prior in it. I don't know. I'm
Chimaev
really on
is
the
legit. Chimaev is super legit.
Bro, everyone in the gym says he's winning the world championship.
Yeah.
Everyone that has sparred with him
I
said
think
he's
he
going.
will still.
He'll win it in 2
And
weights.
I think he'll do.
Everybody.
I think he'll do well and middle. Yeah, I think he will.
Bruv,
still. I think he will.
everybody's saying he's the African killer. All right, cool. I love that people.
I just clocked what you meant. Still, like.
Bro, he's taking that heavyweight.
Bro, he'll even go to Ngannou. I'm telling you,
Bro,
he said it.
Hey,
I
wait,
kill
he did
everybody.
say it. He did
said
say it.
I'll
He did
kill
say
it.
it. Hey, let me not lie.
He said light heavy.
Wait.
He said light
No,
heavy.
no, he said.
He did not say heavy.
Listen,
Bro.
I'm sure he said Ngannou.
Said light
Listen,
heavy.
He said Ngannou.
if he could grapple with Ngannou, he's killing
Killing
Ngannou
him.
still.
He'll kill him.
He's killing him still.
The strength wouldn't even matter, bro. Just the way he just grapples. That Dagestan handcuff.
I think I agree with that though. He does struggle more against Usman than he does with
Facts.
Izzy. I think I do believe that.
Going
still.
back to it. Because of the rest, he's going to have to actually get Usman down. Usman's actual takedown.
No, but I think
raw
he just punches
defense.
up Usman still. I just think he punches him up. I don't think he's gonna even worry about grappling. I think he's just gonna punch him up.
I think his striking's good. Though.
It's too late. I've said it.
Yeah.
It's too late. I've said it.
Yeah. Knock him out.
Yeah. First round.
We have to see in it. He's
I don't know about that.
Hamzat's there.
Alright.
Hamzat's there.
I can't wait to see it.
Gable Stevenson keeps wrestling MMA. Door open ahead of WWE career. There's a chance that I'll step into that octagon.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Throw him
I think
for
we've touched
Chimaev.
on this before. Like,
Touched
he's
on it
just
last
gonna do the Lesnar, innit? Wrestling then MMA.
But hop in and out.
Not, yeah, but be big in wrestling first, then come on. innit?
Okay. You agree? That's the way for him.
Yeah. I mean, he's still young, isn't it?
Yeah, he's young. He's just retired.
Yeah.
wrestling,
So I feel like, I mean, he's gonna go away whilst he's doing the WWE thing. He'll be working on his stand up.
yeah, probably, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, if he isn't, then there's no point. I mean, I don't even want to see it. If you're not going to work on your stand-up, then I really don't want to see you in the UFC because what is the point? We've seen it all before. Do you know what I mean? There's no point. But if he is working on his stand-up, then yeah, I mean, his wrestling will be super elite compared to everyone else. It's just he has to, it's like the Daniel Cormier route, isn't it?
Yeah, 100.
Last question. Paddy Pimblett hopes for contract negotiation with UFC. I've proved how much I'm worth the other night.
When he's on 12, is it 12?
Like the
12
standard
and 12?
contract, 12 and 12, yeah.
That is a shame, still.
Yeah, that's peak.
That is a shame.
I thought, like, if you had the buzz that he had, you'd get a bit more respect.
Do you need to
A
prove it
decent-
now? But I feel
decent.
like you can have a buzz, yeah, but you got to prove yourself. I think Dana's trying to
But
do
he's
that with these fighters. But if you can have a buzz, and then you just get beat up by some of my fighters that have been beaten up, and I'm not gonna. Your hype kind of dies there. Like,
Well,
and
he
I
fought
paid you,
decent. He
and
fought
I
good
paid you.
competition in Cage Warriors. It's not
It
like-
felt better competition in Cage
In
Warriors.
Cage Warriors, he fought better people in the UFC.
than he in
100%.
the UFC.
Yeah.
So they're still warming him up. So it's not like they're dashing him dogs and then they're giving him that money. It's a bit like prove yourself. All right, we can read. Because remember, anyone can enter. I could give Jack, you and Lankz a contract, and then tomorrow give you, if I saw like your boss at work, and then tomorrow be like, oh fuck that contract I gave you yesterday. Come and give you a new one tomorrow.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
way better.
Yeah.
And then do it the next day again. I'm like,
But
oh,
UFC are usually open.
Anyone
That's
can.
all I'd be
open
hoping for,
to
man.
changing.
You'd be open for
I'll
it.
be hoping for it, bro. Every day I come into work, I'll be like, listen, bro.
New contract.
New contract.
But yeah.
No, I hear you saying, but yeah, it's dead though. They should. I think they should allow the win-loss thing as well. That's dead.
No, but then it's the incentive, isn't it? It's the incentive. I like that. I like that.
You turning up to let man punch you up.
You turn it up to let my punch you
No,
up.
but
It's true.
what happens?
It's
is-
true. It's too long, isn't it?
No,
but
but if that's the case, then you're going into it. Like, basically, if you go in trying to win, it opens up opportunities for the flashy knockouts, for the submissions, etc. So without that incentive, people might just be like, "Bro, well, I'm gonna get paid $50 to go in there and lose. I might just go in there and just lay on the floor." You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think they got more pride than that though. Like, just
we'd hope so. But you see, Paddy, I'm sure last episode you guys were comparing him to Sugar Sean. Yeah. When Sugar Sean came up against my guy Chito Vera, you understand?
Yeah.
If Paddy has a matchup similar to that, it's gonna be big problems.
It depends who they match him up. Right, the top 10 right now, lightweight, probably just.
Bro, I don't.
Yeah.
As much as I love Paddy,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
love Paddy,
Yeah, no, he needs to work on some stuff still.
he needs to
That
work
high
on his
chin-
stuff, man.
Recklessness will get you in trouble when you get at welterweight.
Yeah, against some killers, Dustin Gaethje.
Them
Them man.
fuck you up, bro.
As he
And
said,
I love you,
as
Paddy,
he
but
said,
bro,
are you not
I'm a ring-
entertained?
They need to ease
Yeah.
that in still. They just
Bro.
they've done so far in it, but they just need to continue.
But
to
your
ease in.
entertainment comes by so far of me giving you a big money contract and then all my killers knock you out, and you're on the phone winning skid and how am I entertained now?
But you're getting 70 bags of fight or something.
Yeah, but that's mad. I'm not doing that. I don't care if you're Paddy, but I'll find a new star that doesn't lose.
Yeah. You hear Dana said stars come along every 6 years or something.
It's true. I believe him. Because a real star like
makes
Habib,
sense.
Connor, then Habib come along later on after. Remember the big gap.
Hamzat right now.
He wasn't a star straight away. It's about the stardom. Then then you got Hamza. That's what I'm saying.
Sugar Sean was supposed to be that.
Sure,
but
so
he's
he
got a
still
chance.
can be,
He's still
but
got a
the
chance.
division's a bit dicey still, but
yeah, it's a bit of a
that
problematic
division's
one
a bit
still.
dicey,
I
but-
still like him, but my guy Cheeto. I want to see him with a rematch with Cheeto Vera.
Cheeto.
Actually, I think that would be a great fight. I mean,
Yeah.
but
That's definite.
Mm.
But yeah, that's what I have for you guys on news. Yeah, that's a wrap.
cool.
Yeah.
Not
picks.
much fights next
no
week.
picks.
There
There's
isn't
none.
nothing big.
There's nothing next week.
Let's just go over. We're gonna quickly go over. There's a Cage Warriors card coming up next week in Manchester.
I might be there for that one.
Yeah, that's supposed to be. Ain't Darren Stewart on that one?
No,
He's
Dan
not-
Stewart's
didn't
not
make
on
it.
there. No, he's not
Didn't
on
make
there.
it.
Let me get it up.
If it's a
A
good
lucky D man. I know, man. Like you're supposed to have your fight, and the fight cancelled, got sick or something, or something like that.
So you got Cage Warriors 135 on
Uh,
Friday the 1st in Manchester. I'll be honest, I don't know too many of the fighters on this card.
Edward
I know
Williams,
Liam
Liam
Gittins.
Gittins.
I know Liam Gittins, bantamweight. He's fought a few people at a GB top team. He's good. I think he's in Paddy's next is it next gen? The new gen. Yeah, he fights out of their gym. So there's this card and there's another card which has a few good fights on it on the Saturday.
Cage Warriors would like to go back to back, innit?
Yeah, I do
their
like it
thing.
when they do that.
Yeah, it's their thing still.
This fight should be good at middleweight. Milan
championship,
versus Leroy Duncan. I've watched both of them fight before. Should be a good fight.
That black kid in there. Anyway.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah. So that should be a good fight. If you watch Cage Warriors or even if you don't, check out that one.
Yeah,
That should
check
be a
this
good
out,
fight.
yeah.
I'm gonna watch this weekend. Get a bit
So
more,
would I.
bit more familiar. It's
Yeah,
not
get
much on.
yeah.
Who else would I say to watch out for on this card? A shout out Manny Akpan.
Yeah,
He
shout
shouts
out Manny.
us
That's
on
how. Yeah, I see that.
Kombat Kingz.
Yeah, shout out.
And then big up yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
we'll
luck
be
with the
watching.
fight.
Yeah,
that
good luck with the fight as
Yeah.
well, man. Good luck.
Good
as well.
luck with that.
I might be there for that one still. I'm in Manchester next weekend, so I might be there
Are
for
you?
that one. Yeah, on a random thing still.
Okay.
So yeah, might
Might just pop in.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying?
It should be good.
But yeah,
Might have to click on that get tickets thing. Let me just see what price, you know.
£30.
We'll sort that out right now. you know?
yeah, Cage Warrior tickets are reasonable still.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you might see me still. I might not chat nonsense about any of these guys.
But yeah, we'll be watching this.
Yep.
Obviously, support UK talent and that.
Always support the UK talent because that's
Grassroot-
why we're here.
Grassroot
You know,
MMA
coming
and all
up,
of that.
we will get better with getting our grassroots talents up as well. Because going to more events and coming through. Because it's hard as well. Because sometimes you see them on with grassroots as well. They don't. I think their contracts work out a little bit different. It's not the same. So it's like they could be on one fight.
Yeah, they can go
and
on
then
a
the
different
move,
fight. They're
they're
like one
fighting,
fight
they do
contract,
weird.
yeah.
It's not like they're cemented
Yeah.
there. So it's hard to keep.
Usually,
It's only the champs and certain people that get known will get that. But
No, Cage Warrior sometimes you'll get like
Exposed it.
free 5-fight deals and stuff like that. But like the smaller ones,
It's ugly.
Show my team some love,
yes,
man. Stop hating on my team, man.
It's ugly. I got that shirt, but it's ugly.
Yeah? I was gonna get a new one, but I had to have Nico sign that one, you get me? So that one's stored at the crib. You get me? Safe space.
but yeah,
do picks next week.
yeah,
We'll come back because we got no UFC, so we'll come back, get our picks in next week.
Yeah.
For the out
Yeah,
for
yeah.
UFC 27.
It's the big one, isn't it?
Yeah, 27. Who's on there?
72?
Aljo. 274? 273.
You
273.
got
Volks,
Volks,
273. So
Yeah.
it's 273. Volks,
Aljo.
Aljo. No.
Zombie, Volks, Zombie,
Volks,
Aljo, Peter
Peter
Yan,
Yan,
Hamza.
Shamaya.
Hamza, Gilbert Burns.
Ooh.
Yeah, in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, it's a banger. So yeah, we'll come back for that one.
Yeah, we'll come back, do picks. And hopefully we
And
might
a
even
fight
give you
companion.
we might give you, we've got fight companion in there, so we've
yeah.
got a lot. And we'll come back and maybe fill in a show. We might
Yeah. See if what we can work out.
Work out this
Drop
week.
a show.
Drop
Yeah.
a show in. Maybe I don't get smoked or Something else.
Cool.
Kombat Kingz out this week.
Kombat Kingz out. Like, comment, subscribe.
Love.
Easy.